Hello, this is gonna be a new type of video from me. Normally, you probably, if you watch my videos, I make film gameplay videos without any voice or face. But today I'm doing something special because at the time of this recording, it will be like 20 minutes from my birthday, which is will be on if which is on December 20th, which you probably would have guessed. Um, Thought I'd do something special of record of not recording, more like ranking in a way, not like a tier list because the tier list thing wasn't working for me. So ranking all of my best shows, not my best shows, but the shows that I liked as a child growing up, or up to 13. And yeah, up to 13. And I thought it would be fun going through which shows I think are the best back when I was a kid. Whatever basically as much as I remember of it now. Um, I just thought it'd be special because it's my birthday coming up. I'm turning 20. Call me a boomer. You know, my friends call me a boomer the other day. All right. So there's apparently 117 um, shows I listed. The thing with this is that I was writing what I remembered. When I first wrote it, it was about like 30 to 40. And then as I kept writing, I kept remembering more. And I guess somehow I got to 117. I don't know how this happened. That's too big of a number. It's almost 3 to 4 times. Like, what the hell? And this just shows I remember it's no live action shows because I think that would make the list too long, even though I wouldn't mind adding it at another video or something like this, similar to this, if you want to see more, or I might just do more if I feel like it. But I didn't really watch much live action as a child, so probably like my entire 20 years of life, if I can remember. Um, yeah, this is all anime up to I was 13. So most of these shows will be like the start date will have to be like before 2013 or like at the end of 2012. That's really it. There's not a lot of anime. I didn't watch anime until I was like 13. I mean, I didn't really get into anime. I watched Revolutionary Girl Utena, but I didn't get it, and I don't remember it much, so I'm not going to count that. And yeah, this is the start. I'm going to go and start the tournament. Going to have fun. Hopefully this works the way I want it to work. It might not. Most likely, it doesn't really, never works this way. All right. The tournament is complete. Okay, as I do this. Okay, so this is my first time doing it. I would have done a tier list, but the tier list thing, I forgot why I didn't do it. It was because it wasn't, I want to say it wasn't working, but I don't think that's really the right answer. I wonder, let me just play around with this for like 2 seconds. So I just like drag it here. Okay, so the first shows are the Pokemon Sinnoh region shows and the Yu-Gi-Oh, like the original series. I have show like these split up, like Yu-Gi-Oh will be split up into Yu-Gi-Oh, GX, and 5Ds. Pokemon, the Sinnoh region shows, because they all have, there's like three, and there's like all separate names, but there's all the same story. It's like Ash, Dawn, Brock going through the Sinnoh region, and same thing with the Hoenn and Unova, where it's, Ash, May, Max, and Brock in the Hoenn, and Ash, Silent, um, Iris in the Unova. Was Brock in the Unova region? Oh yeah, he was. It was like an episode, I think. Alright, so the first one, let's talk about this. So the Pokemon Center region shows versus Yu-Gi-Oh! I was not that into Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting out because at the time, this is gonna be for like all the shows on this list, on that list, but this bracket, because it's before I was 13. So what the show had to have was a cute girl, actiony stuff, just cute girls and action stuff. Basically, like what anime is. Well, not is, but what anime does a lot. But I didn't watch a lot of anime, so I got Western cartoons, and they don't do that a lot. I mean, the girls may be cute, but the action is never good, and the action may be good or something, but the girls aren't cute enough, or there's no girls at all. It's like it's complete sausage fest. It's like why? But Dawn was like one of my first ever waifus. I was like madly in love with her. I want Yu-Gi-Oh! I have like this is like an easy one. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! I have like no what's it called? Um attachment to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I didn't care. I mean I watched it, I liked the character kinda like the characters. Over time I realized Taya was useless, but I have to give this one to Pokemon because Pokemon, I cared about Pokemon. Granted, I also played the games, which made me care, and I also really liked Dawn, which made me care. But Taya wasn't good enough, and and I just have no attachment to Yu-Gi-Oh at all. I'm not that type of person. I mean, now I kind of do, but I'm behind like 2 whole shows. So actually 3, because I'm behind Zexal, Arc 5, and Vrains. No. So the first winner is Pokemon. Shocker. Um, ooh, Brandy and Mr. Whiskers versus Fish Hooks. This one's interesting. I really like Fish Hooks and Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, but I remember Fish Hooks more. Because I came later, and I just remembered Oscar and how he would fall in love and how he liked to be. Because I also liked to be, but like not like weird like that. But like B was B. I like B. I liked B. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers though, I thought it was unique, at least at the time, because not a lot of shows do that thing where the characters are trapped on. I mean, a lot of shows do that, but at least I don't see it nowadays where characters like trapped on an island. I mean, I guess Seven Seeds does it, which is an anime on Netflix, but like no one likes Seven Seeds, as far as I heard. But Brandy Mr. Whiskers was this like poodle, this like pampered dog, and this like random rabbit. I think he was crazy. I think he was actually like insane or crazy or something. He came from some bad place, and they somehow get stranded together in like the jungle, and they basically have to live their life, the new life together or something. And I thought it was cute. I liked Brandy, even though she was kind of a bitch. But Fish Hooks was this high school, really charming, really cute. The opening was really good. Brandy Mr. Whiskers, I remember like just the line where they say Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, but I don't remember like much about the opening and stuff like that. Openings aren't like the big thing. Only like when it comes to certain shows, it'll be like the big defining factor. Because that's what I remember them the most. But like these two Fish Hooks, I just remember more. So I might have to give this one to Fish Hooks. That's the wrong button. Damn. I'll press it again. Alright. Yeah, I'll give it to Fish Hooks. I don't have to put 0, but I want to put 0. Fish Hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's that knocking at my door? 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up and don't be late. 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, wait. I forgot the rest of the words. But Avatar, I keep pressing the wrong button. I need to stop. I'm too excited. Too excited. Next. Avatar The Last Airbender versus Proud Family. Ooh. Proud Family. Oh my god, I like Proud. I love the Proud Family too much, but I also like Avatar. Like the one thing I'm known for it in my little group in college with my friends is how much I just bash on like famous shit. Sometimes true, like Devilman Crybaby, but and Anohana, but sometimes like kind of just playing contrarian, like Avatar and Naruto. Like Avatar is really effing good. Proud Family to me is really effing good. And I don't know which one to give the point. It's like I don't want to come back to it. But see, Proud Family had like just but then Proud Family had like I think did like really good sitcom style show like for animation did it really well. I personally I liked Penny. In the opening, I related to Penny because I have my nephew in my house who annoys me and laughter. And then it's just that one scene where she was on the phone talking, and the baby just mess with her, and then she just goes back. She's trying to get the baby back, and then and she's she just can't get it. She's damn, I gotta get him next time, but there's never a next time. But Avatar just tells this really nice story that I love, but I don't. It's not perfect, but I love it a lot. I think most people tell you it's perfect, and I wouldn't disagree, but I wouldn't really agree either. I'm more indifferent to how good Avatar was. That's what it is. I'm not indifferent about Avatar itself. I'm different about how good it was, and I'm trying to think. Avatar, probably gonna be easy. Avatar Last Airbender, but I really like Proud. I really like Proud Family. I have 10 minutes to do all this. I'm not gonna finish in 10 minutes. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? I pick. Okay, I need an action show. You know what? This one did have a cute girl. It had Katara. Damn, I feel bad because I really did like Proud Family, especially the episodes when when the girls became when did some singing competition and became famous, or more Penny became famous, and then she let it go to her head. That was a really nice episode. Really short, but it had a lot of characters I didn't like. If I'm being honest, Avatar is an ensemble cast and some I don't care for, but Proud Family also had an ensemble. No, I would say ensemble, but also had a decent sized cast, but had a lot of characters I guess I didn't care for. So I guess Avatar is better in this battle, but you know, I wouldn't be opposed to giving Proud Family the point. Opening Proud Family was really good. Avatar was just this one instrumental, which I guess was fitting, but I preferred something different. I watched too much anime. For Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds versus Chowder, this is unfair. This is random, and this is unfair. Because if this was me, I would be doing it by alphabetical order, but then, no. But, I mean, nah, especially I'm thinking about what would be paired up with what, no. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, I just want to give it the point just because the opening is really good, especially the English dub opening is really good. Chowder is also really entertaining, but Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds in my opinion just does. I'm more gravitated towards story narrative type shit, and Chowder is just episodic fun. I mean, it's connected in one way or another, but I don't know. I mean, Chowder did get that rap video by I think it's Little Nas X. Never listened to it, but I heard it's good, and I wouldn't mind watching it just because it's Chowder. Just because it's fucking Chowder. Kaijudo versus Wayside. Kaijudo I watched, but I don't remember that much. Did that? No, I didn't rhyme. But Wayside gave me my first ever tsundere, and fucking tsunderes are top tier. Okay, there's this one girl who wears this rollerblade outfit, and she's well, not rollerblade outfit, but she dresses up like a rollerblader. She has the helmet and knee pads, I think, and the roller skates. But the thing is, she likes the main character, but for some reason, she always punches him, and it's wow, she's such a tsundere. She's such a tsundere, and I think they explained a reason. There was an episode where she tried not to punch him, and she explained it, and there's an explanation. I forgot what the explanation was, but the theme song for Wayside, I remember it's longer than I remember, but I think it's really cute. It's really cute. It's nice. Personally, Wayside wins. Wayside wins this one. That's just me. Anyone who watched Kaijudo, let me know if I should rewatch it. I'm just gonna rewatch it anyway. Bay Wheels versus Danny Phantom. So, Danny Phantom, I like all of Danny. Well, not all of Danny Phantom. There are some bad episodes, especially the one Robo Buddies talked about. That was a bad episode. But I was really into that future past. It was a future. It's Danny from the future when he does something bad. That story arc. It was I want to say it was a movie, but I think it was an extended episode. or just a regular episode. If they did it in a regular episode, I thought that was really good because they really used their time very wisely. And I that's honestly like the main thing keeping me above. Well, not the main thing, but like one of the many things keeping me above Bay Wheels. Because Bay Wheels, I was the only one who was hyped for Bay Wheels because I thought the tops, the spinning tops for regular Beyblade were they were cool. They were alright. They were cool. But my boy, Bay Wheels to me just makes more sense. Like I watched like the first two episodes when they like came out, and they had like more unique tournament styles. They already had like different. You can already think of different ways for Beyblades to like beat each other. It's Bay Wheels to beat each other. It was, and the characters. Granted, it was like a sausage fest. I don't think I see any like female character. I might be wrong, but I didn't remember seeing any like notable female characters that would last in the main characters crew. So that honestly like made me stop watching. But I was kind of hyped because everyone's like, Bay Wheels is dumb. They're just dumb. Beyblades very dumb. Bay Wheels is even dumber. But Bay Wheels, bro, Bay Wheels, like effing Bay Wheels, like it makes so much sense. And the tournament styles are unique, bro. Like it's like there's a race, not racing one, but there's like an obstacle course one. There was like a jumping ramp one, and it's a regular battle. But like Beyblade's just 3, 2, 1, let it rip, and then battle, and I'm just like it's fun and all, especially when they do like this, especially like the in this one of the seasons of Metal Masters where the two countries. I'm over here fixing my coat. The two countries. I think it's the main characters group because obviously the main characters get to the finals of a children's TV show. Um, Battle against the main antagonists group for their final battle, whatever. I think it's like Japan versus America or something, which is funny. But the two Blader DJs or the Blader like announcers like battle each other out, and that was a funny Beyblade because they had these cool ass Beyblades that Madoka was fanboying over, fangirling because she's a woman, over, and they just sucked at Beyblade at battling. That was so funny. He was like they were naming super long moves and like nothing happened, and it just like tink. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch the Blader DJ battle. It's so good. Just that alone. But that's not part of this, so it's not a part of Baby Wheels as far as I know. So Danny Fandom gets the point. I think cartoons are winning most of these. I mean, there's no teams. There's no teams. I should have made teams. I should redo this and make teams. So Lego Ninjago, What's New Scooby Doo, both have really good openings. Lego Ninjago, actually, I think they both their openings are equal. I was gonna say Lego Ninjago had a better opening, but it's an opening I've heard more than What's in Scooby Doo because they even did it in the show. Like they didn't have like a song. As far as I know, they didn't have like a rock like them characters singing it. They just had like the characters dancing to it, which is great. But What's in Scooby Doo is so it was like in my original like as far as I can remember like one of the original like I love this I just watched the opening and I need like a full version of that. Like someone needs to make that if it hasn't made already. But like Lego Ninjago, let's see. Lego Ninjago. I mean, Ninjago has more seasons than What's New Scooby Doo. What's New Scooby Doo is kind of like as far as I know, like a rehashing of the other old Scooby Doo. Oh, where are you? I think it's like a looks like at least it looks like a no, it has new stuff. It's different. Each season's kind of different in a way, but well, I should know some of the seasons are more different than the other, but we'll get to that when we get to there. But it's Lego Ninjago. It's going on way too long. I think it's almost like its seventh season. I think it's too much, but it's more Lego Ninjago from my childhood, and I watched enough. Scooby Doo is like my OG Scooby Doo series. So they have other good songs too. Like, I think it has like, one good song. It's like, but I like the characters in both the shows, and then, hmm, Lego Ninjago, Lego Ninjago, What's New Scooby Doo, Lego Ninjago. I need to, I need to hurry. I need to hurry and pick because I'm trying not to change my mind. Didn't know why that video was ongoing. Let me see something. Yeah, that video is so... Okay, so it captures everything. I'll just delete it. Don't read that. Don't read that. I know some of you are gonna read it. Don't read it. Don't be that guy. Next one. Ooh, I like how the next Scooby-Doo is... Okay, so this is... Mystery Incorporated is like the best season of Scooby-Doo in my opinion. It adds more, it's funnier. It has Sassy Velma. It makes me like Velma. Sassy Velma is best Velma. I'll tell you, Sassy Velma is best Velma. Mystery Incorporated. It has this one scene. Not this one scene, but it has a bunch of scenes. But it has like it does the way it does it redoes it remakes its characters is, in my opinion, very cool and very nice. I like it a lot. Way too. I like it so much. Oh, it's 12. Happy birthday! It's 12. I just realized. And now it's 12:01. Look at that. But yeah, easy wins. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Best season of Scooby-Doo. If I were to make a bet, actually not wait till I went through all of them first. Obonstar Racers versus Totally Spies. I don't remember Obonstar Racers, but I do remember Totally Spies. And Totally Spies, it wasn't an action show, but it had cute girls. And so in my childhood, I liked it more. Obonstar Racers, I would love to watch Obonstar Racers, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I mean, it should be on Netflix or something, because this was, I think, was on a Toonami, and it's gone. Totally Spies. Obonstar Racers, I don't remember it like the story arcs that well. I watched it. I don't remember. I watched it when I was young. It was on watching it same time I was watching Mare. I remember. I could be wrong, but I remember that. It took me forever to find the name of the show, but I have to give it Totally Spies. I remember more about Totally Spies. Maybe because, which you can say is unfair, but it's my list. Monsuno versus Recess. Monsuno was Bakugan ripoff. Was the first one I liked it because I don't know. I like the character designs, I like the monster designs. The female, again, the main female, I thought at first she was kind of cute, but then she was like kind of tomboyish. So I was like, I was really put off by that when I was younger. But that's not why I'm picking Recess more because Recess I find more enjoyable. I like all of the main cast, even the big one. I forgot his name. Even though I forgot his name, but I forgot all the names of the characters in Monsuno. So you know, I know one of them was named Spinelli. I think it was like the glasses girl or the tough girl. But I like the episode with the tough girl and the big guy, and they were doing ballet, and they were both really good. And it's something that they just like to do. Oh my god, it was so nice. It was such a sweet episode. And then the episode where they use the monster stickers as currency is also good. I just watched a video talking about how that is symbolism for how Disney low-key can be seen, even though this came before Disney's whole, I think Disney's monopoly over not everything, but like people are saying, oh, this is like, what's the word I'm looking? Not symbolism. Symbolism's not the word, but it's something. Maybe it just represents it. They use a specific word, and I can't remember it, but it was basically like how it was represent how it would be if Disney became a monopoly and owned like everything. That's what I remember. Honestly, it was a good video. Talked about Recess. That's all I had to hear. Next one's Tough Ill. Tough Puppy and Total Drama Action. Tough Puppy, the only reason I watched it was because Spencer from iCarly, what's his name? Jerry Trainer? Jerry Trainer voiced the main character. And I watched it and I liked his voice. I love his voice performance. It's really good. He really sells. I know his name. I know the main character's name. I do. They just called him Tough, I think. No, I think his name's like Doug or something. It wasn't Doug. It's a dumb name. Either way, Total Drama Action is more because okay, Tough Puppy. it was undercooked. Like it just it could have been better. It wasn't better. Could have been better. Just was not. And Toe Drama Action like added more. I mean, it did some stupid stuff like giving like it used Justin, the hot character from the first season, who like lost in episode 8 or whatever, because he thought being hot was a talent, and that's not a talent. That's not a talent. That's just pure luck. But they tough puppy. No, tough puppy. Toe Drama Action. They like used him more. They used Bridget and Jeff more. They made a joke about how they're just such a kissy couple, and then they made their own TV show, which became a staple for the series. Well, not series, more like it ended like third or fourth season. Third season is when it ended, and that was upsetting. I like that. That was like the good after. That was a good after show. I watched that show also for that. So Genre Drama Action did a lot. Next one, I'll be at. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right. So continuation. I mean, at the time, my family just went to. At this time, my family just now came to tell me happy birthday. Like barged in my room. Right. Next one is Invader Zim versus Puka. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember only specific scenes about Invader Zim, but I also remember only specific scenes about Puka. Because Puka is that show I hear nobody talking about, and I also like it. I'm gonna give it this point because I would have to rewatch Invader Zim. I only remember like one scene. It was when Gur took over the house, and he was like, I guess Vim wanted to use the elevator to go to a secret lair, and it was an elevator. It was something, and then he was like, "Okay, if you dance," and Gur and Zim was like, "I'm not gonna dance," and then Gur got angry, and he was like, "Dance for me." And something like that. He was like, "Dance for me," and then and that little song that Gur always does, and he like made Zim dance to, but Zim was so offbeat. That shit was so funny. That was so funny. You know what, actually, Puka was just weird. I would watch it again, but Puka was weird, so I'm actually gonna give Zim the point because that one scene made me laugh. I talk about that scene every day. Puka was just overall just not a weird show, I guess I would say. It's just more like a kooky show. It's kooky. Oh, I should put Wow Wow Wubsy. That would have been perfect on this list. Avatar Legend of Korra versus Bakugan Gundillion Invaders. So this season is like my favorite of Bakugan. Well, one of my favorites because it has the hottest girl in all of Bakugan. If I may just show you how this girl is the hottest girl. What's her name? Fabio? Something like that. It's the hottest girl. She is an alien, but she's a honest not showing. Hurry up. She is the Fabia Sheen. That's how you know I know her name. She is the hottest girl in all of Bakugan. The hottest girl, and she's like a queen slash princess. Spoilers though, she's a queen slash princess. I bought her Bakugan, thinking I could be just like her. Well, not like her, but we could be a thing. Okay, I was like, you have what's his name? Argonaut. You have Argonaut. I have Argonaut. Let's go out. That's basically my thought process. But then Fabia was the whole reason I watched the show. I was like, if this episode doesn't have Fabia, I'm not watching it. Fabia was another one of my many. I have two. All my friends know I have like way too many waifus. Way too many. I have way too many waifus. But Korra is just a stellar action show, in my opinion. I don't know why. I'm not even gonna show you. You all know what Korra looks like. If I edit it, I might post like a picture of Korra and Bakugan, but no. Avatar, Korra the Last Korra. I sound like I'm drunk. I'm just drinking water because I'm thirsty. But Korra versus Bakugan. Honestly, with all the nonsense that everyone talks about Korra, like I didn't only watch 2.5 seasons of Korra. I still like Korra. And then I heard about the spoiler with the relationship at the end. Everyone, that spoiler has been. If you have been on the internet and in the Avatar fandom, even outside the Avatar fandom, and just analytical YouTube, like analysis, cartoon slash anime analysis YouTube, you have heard about the Korrasami spoiler. You've heard about Korrasami. You've heard everyone's thoughts about Korrasami. At this point, it's been like, what, 3 years or more. You know about Korrasami, even if you don't like Avatar. So I was hyped when I heard about Korrasami because I also watched another video a year ago, I think it was a year ago, by Unique Namosaurus, who was talking about how you should make all your characters bi, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds like an interesting thing." And basically, only because for people who like to do relationship pairings and stuff, it makes it trickier and less predictable to guess who's going to end up with who if you make all your characters or just most of your characters or just excuse me, or a handful of your main characters bi, which I think is very interesting. I wouldn't mind doing that. Ooh, this next one is a doozy. Okay, so Rugrats, I do not care about Rugrats because I watched the movie, I watched the show. I'm not gonna lie, I was an all grown up person because I liked the opening to All Grown Up. Why is this not working? I know, blasphemy, blasphemy. But honestly, it's like All Grown Up, I don't even care. I should probably add that to the list too. But All Grown Up, I didn't care. I just liked the opening so much. But Iron Man Armored Adventures, I watched that show religiously, especially when it was like airing on TV. I was like, Mom, I gotta watch Iron Man. Shut up. I didn't say that like that, but like I was like, I gotta watch my Iron Man. And I made us like the opening. I used the beat, like the instrumental of the opening, and I would like say how my brother is a bitch. And that is like the only lyrics in my version of the song. And but like I liked Iron Man. It was like a different Iron Man story. Unlike how Spider-Man, at least to me, is like all the same Spider-Man. I mean, granted, not all of them are the same. Like the new cartoons aren't the same. The I was gonna say Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse low key is the same, just told in like a slightly different order. Spider Into the Spider-Verse, same original Spider-Verse. Right? I mean the Disney cartoon, like I think Spectacular Spider-Man with the weird washed out color art style is different. No, I think Uncle Ben still did, but I don't think they show that part. I think they just like, oh, they just assume you know it's Spider. If I remember correctly, but like yeah, it's all the same. At least with Iron Man, this was different. I mean, granted, you know, Tony's father. What's Tony? How did Tony's father do in Iron Man? Did he die? I know the first one was him trapped in like another country, and that's why he built the suit. But this one's him taking a suit that I think his father made and trying to find who like kidnapped his father. I thought it was interesting. And it was like him going to school where he was like his best friend, and I think like Pepper had like a magic that's like a mask like this mask. I think she was Masquerade. I think that was the name, Masquerade. And she like was I don't know if she was evil. I don't think she was evil. I think she was just like the mask was like doing like weird stuff to her brain or something. But like yeah, Iron Man Armored Adventures A plus. A. Rugrats isn't bad. It's just I didn't care because I had so many babies in my real life, like not my children, but I have so many babies in my family in real life. It's like why would I just want to watch a bunch of shows about babies? I mean, granted, it's cute. I watched it. It was cute. I like it. It's just compared to everything else, I think it's like the show I care like in the top in the bottom 10 that I care about. So that shows what Rugrats means to me. But oh my god, if it had like an all grown, if this opening was as good as All Grown Up, I would watch. I would be all over Rugrats because the only reason I like All Grown Up at all is because I like the opening, All Grown Up with You, and then everyone hates All Grown Up. I just love the opening. It's so good, so good. Digimon Tamers versus Digimon Frontier. So we have the most loved season, from what I hear, of Digimon, and the most hated season. Second most hated. I think people are now starting to gravitate towards Digimon Data Squad as the least favorite season of Digimon. And the thing with Digimon Frontier was that they didn't have partner Digimon, but what they did, I want this to be like, they like would transform into Digimon. Digimon you can't get in barely any of the games, which is upsetting. I would love to get some of these Digimon in like the actual games. That'd be great. That'd be a great start. But this is like a hated season. Anybody like this one? But yeah, Digimon Frontier. I thought it was different because it was different, and I liked it because I liked the characters. Because Digimon, what the thing about Digimon is that character development is necessary to Digimon. The first season showed how for like a product, merchandise, whatever show it could be good because it had characters that were characters, but like good characters, and then it kind of like set the standard. Like when Pokemon was just doing whatever it wanted with Ash Ketchum and like it was half decent characters at the time. Now Digimon was over here like peeling its characters back, getting the layers out, expanding some character arcs, doing its thing. I'm probably all that shit. I probably said was probably like the like I don't like okay it did so it did that stuff, but like I just really love the characters in Digimon series, like almost all of them except for Data Squad. But I didn't watch Cross/Fusion because I'm just lazy. I just don't feel like watching Cross/Fusion. But Digimon Digimon is just embedded in character development. And character development here in Tamers is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I did forget about about how they develop, except for the main character, where he starts thinking this like existential crisis after learning about how his partner Digimon was made and how he was made or something. And I was just like a little confused. I was like, so and I was just yeah, and he had like what was it? Yeah, existential crisis. And then but like no one else did, even though I think they had similar things going on. I might be wrong. Most likely I am wrong. But I know he had an X-ray. He was like, am I just data? Oh my god. And it lasted like all of 2 seconds. I think most people like this because I mean it had character development and stuff like that and really nice moments and all that other good Digimon stuff. But personally I thought they were forgettable. Like I can still remember the original season's character growth. You know what I mean? It's just Digimon. I know they grow because it's Digimon, I think, but like I can't tell you exactly what it was. But Frontier is also because Digimon, so you gotta have character development, and it's like they gain new power and they learned how to control their power using their life lessons and stuff, and they gained they had their nice little. I like their episodes. I liked the girl Zoe. I did watch the show because she was cute. Not gonna lie, I did start off watching the show because she was cute. But Zoe here, I liked her thing. How she had this. She did have this one thing though, where she's like low key says in a way she's not like most girls. Which I was like now looking back, I'm like, oh, you're so tacky. But no, I liked her. Tommy, the big crybaby, didn't hate him because he like kind of manned up. And it's really funny because he's the smallest of the group and the like most childish of the group because he's like 10. He's like 10. Um, but he has like the biggest beast form. There's the regular form and there's the beast form, and then the main two leads have like this other third form, whatever nonsense. And yes, the beast form. And yeah, and I thought that was a cute touch because I don't know, I liked it. Either like, I had like noticed their growth. I noticed, I noticed it. It was just Tamers. I think people liked it because what's his name? I think his name's Kunihiko Ikuhara. Kunihiko Ikuhara. Kunihiko Ikuhara, who did like Revolutionary Girl Utena, Mawaru Penguin Drum, Yami Kumi Ura, Yumi Kuma Arashi. That's just I think it's something bear. Something bear. Yeah, and he did it. He's like this really weird. He's like this anime director who does like every time he does like some type of show, everyone's like, oh, it's so weird. Oh, it's so dense and deep and weird and it's hard to understand the first time. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Not that. Like, there's this one scene that you see that's on YouTube, and it's like, I can't believe this is in a children's show. And it's basically when this girl, I forget her name, but she had Leomon, so I should remember her name. It's Jerry. Yeah, she had a man's name. She had a boy's name, but it just spelled kind of cute. Jerry. So Jerry had her Digimon partner Leomon, and the big thing with Leomon is that he's now he's like the Krillin of Digimon. So Leomon over here dies again. Again. I think this is the second time because this is only the third season. But this is the second time, maybe the third if they brought him back for the second season. But decided the second or third time he died, and basically, during this time I was on a big binge of like bunch of anime from my childhood. Seeing the whole I binged Beyblade, like all of Beyblade. That was at that time, minus Shogun Steel, but we'll get to that later. Binged all of Digimon. Was not gonna binge. So those two shows I binged all of them that were available back to back. Like once I finished Beyblade, I went through all of Digimon, and I went through all of Digimon, and I wasn't burned out. I was just like, okay, let me get this, hurry up and get this done with because I want to. But I didn't care. And yeah, I just didn't care. And there's one scene where I guess she's like in the main bad guy, and like she uses her negativity or whatever and her sadness as like a power or whatever. I don't know. It was doing some nonsense they didn't explain. She was just upset, and the monster, like not of the day, but of the show, used it to like its advantage. And like I guess I think Dad was like, Jerry, bring back my daughter. And the monster just said like a thing about Jerry's dad, and like, oh yeah, this was her when her dad died. Well, not her dad. I meant when Leomon died. But yeah, it like said something about her dad. Something about her dad, and it like basically spoke facts. Something about how I guess it was something about how he's a bad father. I didn't really care because I was like, oh, this is such a I can't believe this scene's in Digimon. The title of it was like, I can't believe this scene's in Digimon. It wasn't that bad. If it was something like that was low key explicit, but like hid it behind our like our child eyes, then yeah, it would be like, oh my god. But no, it's just I was like, is this what people talk about being weird? I mean, there's like some weird scenes, like when for some reason the main character Takato has a dream of Renamon fighting a Digimon, but he's like looking above her, and it's like he can't move or anything. He's just watching her from like above, like fighting her and Renamon fighting this Digimon. Renamon looking all epic and cool. Renamon was the bitch. Renamon was the greatest Digimon ever. I wanted a Renamon. Thank God you can get Renamon in the games. I have to look up. I have to go. I'm gonna find porn. Hopefully I don't find porn. I don't want porn of Renamon, but oh god. Oh god. But yeah, these two. Stop. This porn. No, get away. Don't want porn. No, I don't know why. No, oh my god. I mean, if Copa makes a video, if Copa comes out, I'm still making YouTube videos, but I just didn't want porn just because I don't like Renamon like that, so I don't want to see it. But yeah, Renamon is badass, cool as fuck. I want a Renamon. again, I just want Renamon. Renamon is like the best thing of this show. But Digimon Frontiers, I liked more of Digimon Frontiers, even though the ending was stupid. The ending was stupid. They like revived the guy or cured the guy's like from he was like they like at the end they get like transported to like the at like a minute or two or an hour or two whatever sometime before like one of the main character like one of the characters is about to die and they like get teleported to like or transported to like the time before they die and so they gotta like save him but he's already in the hospital room. I think it's like a surgery type of thing like a emergency room type of thing. It looks like he's getting surgery on his heart. but the but they come in and they use their digivices and the digivices do some light and then do some shit and then they heal him. And I'm just like, is that it? and after that it's like la 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 Digimon. It's like no you don't do this. You don't do this. And the worst part, I would love to see them do this again because all they do now with Digimon is just make movies about the original. And again, the original is beloved, the original is great, but I like Frontier. Frontier is good. Frontier is great. And everyone talks about the Christian symbolism. I might have just missed it, but I think it was like only like Lucifermon, Cherubimon. That was all I know. But like maybe there's more. But yeah, Digimon Frontier gets the point because Digimon Tamers is overrated. Fuck Digimon Tamers. Renamon was the greatest thing, and all there is of her now is porn. It's the worst. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. So writing this, I was typing a bunch of shows, and fucking Kenny the Shark, fucking Kenny the Shark came on to like Google, and I was just like, okay, Kenny the Shark, whatever. Kenny the Shark. And I'm just like, but I remember this show. And my friend, she put it like this as the best way possible. Friend Genesis. She said, and I repeat, Kenny the Shark, that was like a prototype Sanjay and Craig. I'm like, yes. Yes, it was. It was so much better than Sanjay and fucking Craig because the art style is so much better. The opening is at least a little bit more creative. And like I find the characters more likable than Sanjay and Craig. I find the characters more likable than Sanjay and Craig. Like I just gave it like a 2-second rewatch. Not gonna lie, but it was a little unfair because this show I remembered it, but I didn't remember it. You know what I mean? It's like something like I know what these dynamics are. I know what this is, and it's just like Sanjay and Craig is weird. It's the faces I like, but the bodies I don't like. Um, and then it's just boring, and it's not. I don't think it's that interesting. But Kenny the Shark, I mean, it's not interesting either. It's the same thing with Sanjay and Craig. It's just before Sanjay and Craig. so my opinion is automatically better than Sanjay and Craig because it's more tolerable than Sanjay and Craig. And then the girl who like owns Kenny the Shark, he like she like has a biracial family, which I think Sanjay and Craig has a biracial family too. I can look this up. If this is really Sanjay and Craig is just a copy of fucking Kenny the Shark. And I'm just like, why would you copy Kenny the Shark? of all the shows you could copy Avatar, but you choose to copy Kenny the Shark. It's like of all the things. But yeah, like the dad, there's a weird dynamics. The dad thought he was going crazy because he heard the shark talking, and you see his daughter talking to the shark, and he's going crazy. The mom, she was like chill. She was cool. She was a cool mom, biracial. She has this like hippie looking father. Yeah, he had biracial. This nigga was not Indian. This nigga was not Indian. Stop. Oh my god, he was Indian. I didn't know this. I didn't know. I forgot his dad was Indian. His mom was white. Johnny Test. It was I only liked it for like Susan. Like Susan was my girl. And then Bling Bling Boy coming in here trying to mac on my girl. I was like, Bling Bling Boy, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of the feet. And then Gil, she just wanted Gil next door. And I was just like, but I'm here, Susan. You can have me. I used to love Susan. But yeah, Susan, the only reason why I watched this show, she wasn't in the episode, I was like, ugh. But then the only other reason why I watched it was because the superpower episodes were my favorite episodes. I don't know why. They were really creative. They utilized like a lot of characters at once in like a nice way. I'm just drinking this water. I don't know why I'm holding it back and forth. But they utilized it in like such a nice way. I liked it. I liked the fact that my friend thought it was like dumb, and hated that they really attempted to make itself seem more than what it thought it was by having the dad be the stay-at-home dad and doing all like the womanly chores. Meanwhile, the mom's like the hardworking mom who like makes the bread. I swear the mom was not in the show for like a whole season, because the first season I don't remember ever seeing the mom, even though she was in the opening. I don't remember ever seeing the mom in the first season. But yeah, Susan was my girl. That's the only reason why I really watched the show. Susan was my girl. Johnny Test, he's kind of annoying, but I like Dookie was a great character. It was a decent character too. But that was it. My Life as a Teenage Robot versus the Exes. This is unfair because the Exes is a show that no one remembers. Nobody remembers, at least when I ask. Maybe there's a lot. Maybe there's a whole cult following. I mean, there's a cult following for like almost every series. See, now I'm mad because I did this and I forgot about El Tigre. I forgot. How could I forget about? If I may just detract for 1 second. What year did this one come out? Damn it! The Penguins of Madagascar. Oh wait, is that a movie? No, it's a show. Damn it! Fucking! I could have put both of these shows in here. I could fit both of these shows in. Fucking damn it! I'm angry. I am angry. So the Exes is this like spy sitcom about this family of spies, and they have to conceal their identity. Oh, so I look like I'm reading the Wikipedia because I literally said that word for word. It's right there. But yeah, it's this family of spies, and I really like the daughter, even though her hair looks different like everywhere I look right now. But I really like the daughter because she was just a teenage girl who just wanted to be a teenage girl, and it was really funny because the son was like it was like this kind of like a Stewie like type of character who but not like he tried to kill his mom, more like he just like tried to be, he looked like he tried. I remember him trying to do evil stuff while his daughter was just trying to be like a regular teenage girl. I liked it. The art style was cute. I thought it was nice. It was cute, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much. Just remember the character dynamics and how the characters were. But My Life as a Teenage Robot, I remember that show almost at the back of my hand sometimes. And I really like the fucking movie. It was a movie, right? It was a movie or an extended episode where Jenny ends up on the planet of one of the villains, where all the other robot villains are. Oh, these are these girls. I hated these bitches. Yeah, I hated these bitches. Were so mean. And there was this one episode where it was like a fashion thing. They're such bitches, bro. And Jenny like outclassed them low key, and it was like a war. Yo, Sheldon was such a great one. Sheldon was so great, bro. I love Sheldon. He was like in it for my girl. Like, even though, what was it? Was it Tucker? What was his name? Brad? Was it really Brad? I also shipped them too, but like I knew that oh god, I knew that they would kind of low key get together at the end. Jackson, this confirms the ships. All right. Oh, that's that. I remember that the when she had the human body, but like I remember this really scary scene of her getting like eaten up by the body, and like it trying to take over her. I think it was Brad. I think his name was Brad. Like he had, I know Tugger. I know there's Tugger, but Brad. Yeah, his name's Brad. But Brad and I think Brad and her got together. I think that's what happened. Brad and her got together. Oh, this is the superhero episode. Oh my god, I remember they like paid people to be like a superhero to like do their deeds. And it's like if they don't pay, then we don't save, and that's just how it is. I like XJ9 sisters. I like that's a whole. I like the cast. Except these two bitches, bro. Like these bitches were like the most bitch. Like I'm sorry for using the B word, but these bitches were like just so evil and they were like those like obviously we're gonna be antagonistic characters. Yes, it was Britt and Tiff. They had the last name. Were they like sisters or something? They were apparently cousins. I don't know. But Britt and Tiff, they were bitches. I mean, they have nice designs. I like the designs. They look different from everybody else, which is weird. I like this picture of them. They had like nice outfits. Oh wow. You know, Tiff. I think that's Tiff. The skinny one got like a kind of like a masculine thing going on. She got like some gender. She reminds me of my gender fluid friend. What was it called? But yeah, XJ9. I always called the show XJ9 because it's about Jenny. It's about effing Jenny. Or yeah, My Life as a Teenage Robot. That show was good. Exes, sorry, like I fucking Life as a Teenage Robot. It's such a good show. Bring that back. Bring it back. Don't reboot it. Bring it back. Just I mean, if they don't do that already, just I said re-upload as if it's a YouTube video. Just put it back on there. I answer the phone call. Who is texting me? I hope no one's being annoying today. It's my birthday. That's my sister. Alright, so let me read this text. That's from Chris. Okay, Beyblade Metal Fusion. That was the season with. That was the season. That was the first season? Was that the first season? That was the first season. Because I think all the Beyblade shows are. All the Beyblade seasons, like these Beyblade seasons, not the OG, these Beyblade seasons, like the second generation, I'm gonna call them Beyblade seasons, are misnamed. Because I personally feel as if Metal Fusion should have been the second season name, Metal Masters should have been the last season name, and Metal Fury should have been the first season name. Because I'll explain it. Let me explain it. So Metal Fusion, like Fusion, I thought of it because like fusion is like obviously things coming together, like polymerization. It doesn't work. I don't think that analogy works, but I'll work with it. So in okay, so let me explain. Metal Fusion is like the OG. Starts off with Kenta, getting to Jenga, and then just do Beyblade tournaments and Beyblade shit, regular Beyblade shit. Saving the world from Ryuga. This is not a picture. It does not have Ryuga. Ryuga, this guy in the white and gold, sick looking motherfucker. Totally my husband. Benkei can kind of get it too. What did I say? What was I saying? Metal Fusion. But it should have been Metal Fury, just because Ryuga's Fury and the metal of El Drago, it was perfect. It's perfect together. It works. It's worked better than a good ship, bro. Metal Masters was second season. And I think that should be Metal Fusion because it's like characters from different parts of the world. I mean, so is Metal Fury, characters from different parts of the world, but this is like more the purpose of it because it's what's it called? International tournaments. This season was international tournaments. And that season had like characters like Masamune, I think he comes from like America? Yeah, I think he comes from America, everyone else is from Japan. And so it's like America and Japan, coming together. Oh my god, that season had, oh my god, that season. Let's see if I can find them in this artwork. No. They did, okay. So they have the Masamune's friend character in this one. I'm not gonna, in case you don't want spoilers, I'm not gonna tell you which is which, but they don't have the final boss guy. Oh my god, who's also Masamune's friend. Oh my god. But yeah, they have all the characters from the other countries and shite coming in. And it's like a fusion of different cultures and characters from different worlds. It's a fusion. It's all these characters, this ensemble cast coming together to play Beyblade and save the world by playing Beyblade in tournament form. And then Metal Fury is the bad picture of Metal Fury because it needs more characters. It needs like all the characters. I think this is a decent picture for Metal Fury, but it's like one of the DVDs that Metal Fusion. So it should have been Metal Fury, Metal Fusion, then Metal Masters because these are legendary bladers. People who are legendary bladers who just low key they cannot lose to non-legendary bladers. That's cheat as all hell because my boy Kenta, my boy Masamune, everyone else just gets fucking cucked by this blader bitch. This one with his glasses. He's the only one in this picture with glasses. And this ugly ass outfit. His outfit's not ugly, but he's trying to be cool and nerdy at the same time. It does not work. It does not work. But he just cucks them, and it's just like because he's a legendary blader, and they don't lose to none. Like I remember him specifically saying, non-legendary bladers cannot beat legendary bladers. My boy Masamune tried so hard to beat King. King was great, but my boy Masamune tried so hard to beat King, and he could never beat King just because he's a legendary blader. And Masamune's not a legendary blader. Masamune should have been a legendary blader. But you know what they did? Actually, no. I'll get when I get in Metal Fury. I'll get to that when we get there. Metal Fusion versus Fairly Odd Parents. I don't have an attachment. The same thing with Rugrats, but I don't. They're like equal. Fairly Odd Parents and Rugrats are like equal to me. It's one of those shows that people love, especially in early seasons. I only really like that one when they go into like the TV channels. I forgot what that episode or movie was called. Channel Chasers? Was it Channel Chasers? Like Fairly Odd Parents. I love the opening. I love the theme song. The theme song is freaking great. I think it was Channel Chasers. I just want to make sure that it was called Channel Chasers. I don't like to be wrong. But I'm probably got so many things wrong in this video already. But yeah, okay, it was Channel Chasers. Freaking more. That's all I got. And freaking what? What the hell's wrong with my mouse? Okay. Alright, let me move this other way. That was Timmy's son. Is he wearing a yarmulke? Is he wearing a yarmulke? Is he Jewish? That's a new that's a theory. You can make that a theory now. Metal Fusion, not gonna lie, cause you know what? No. I like Very Odd Parents enough. Because we have 3 Beyblade shows. 4 actually. More than 4. So you know what? Just because of that, because I like Very Odd Parents. The newer seasons, I liked it up to Sparky. Chloe, that's when I realized it got bad, but I like Poof. Sparky is I don't care for Sparky, but I like Poof. Poof is cute. Poof is cute. Poof is decent. Poof creates great scenarios sometimes. But yeah. Beyblade Metal Fusion was but Beyblade brought in my girlfriend. Wait, we have to go back. We have to analyze this. Beyblade Madoka's not my girlfriend. I think her name's like Hikaru. I think she had like a man name actually. She had like a male name. Let me say Hikaru. See what happens. But it was Hikaru. Okay, yeah. Beyblade brought in my girlfriend, and then she went up against Ryuga, and she lost. She went up against Ryuga, and she lost. And yeah, but like, yo, she stood her ground. She's like, okay, I'm gonna lose his. She like, oh, I don't think she thought she was gonna lose, but I knew she was like, she went. It was Ryuga versus Hikaru, and then it was like, okay. She's like, okay, I'm scared. I got this. And she's like, let's let it rip. And he's like, ha, I adore you. Doing that whole villain spiel. Ha, I adore you. This is the Ryuga speech. Like, ha, ha, ha. And then he like just rips out El Drago. I think he like throws it with his hand. Ryuga's badass. Oh my god. Ryuga's badass. He like throws it. And then fucking obliterates. Is that what Kenta looks like? That's a spoiler. I don't want to see that. I imagine Kenta looking better. Um, let's plain Jane. I'm okay. Let me not get distracted because she beat Kenta, but now she can't beat Kenta because he's a legendary blader. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Don't get on my boy Kenta. But yeah, no. Hikaru went up against Ryuga. Ryuga literally obliterates her, and then she never blades again. I don't know if that like she does like she says something like that, but like I guess like she's a B rate. She's like the Mai of she's like Mai from Yu-Gi-Oh, the blonde. I'll just show you. I'm pretty sure most people. I know the people who subscribe to me. They don't watch Mai. They don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. They don't know who Mai is. But Mai from Yu-Gi-Oh, they're like the same level. My Valentine. They're like the same B list character tier. I mean, obviously, Akari is a little lower than mine because mine at least was recurring for the 5 seasons of the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, she's recurring, but not as recurring as mine. So they're like, she's like C list, C plus, no, C to C plus, maybe a B minus character to my like mine's like a B tier, B plus tier character, B plus list. That's what I call B list. Yeah. Either way, she was never. They were never going. Same thing with Maya. She like lost to, like one of the major villains. But these characters are never gonna beat the main bad guy. If they did, that would be like whoa, 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 whoa. But like no, they never. She didn't stand a chance. But like oh my god, I didn't like. But she never blades again. I'm just like damn. That's like wreckage. It destroyed her bay and her dreams. But at least she did like other stuff. Like she was like useful on the sideline. She worked for Jenga's dad. Spoilers. She worked for Jenga's dad. That shit was great. But I'm still gonna give it to Fairly Odd Parents just because Hikaru was in other seasons, so we're good. That was a long spiel about Beyblade. I thought when I looked over this, like I did a quick look and I saw Beyblade. I was like, I'm not gonna say much about Beyblade. I ended up saying a lot about Beyblade. Ben 10, the original, Total Drama Revenge of the Island. I love the original Ben 10, but it kind of irks me when he gets more than 10 monsters. I'm like, so is it because he's 10 years old, or is it because he has 10 monsters? Because that's no longer true. Total Revenge of the Island, this is my least I remember the least about this, because I get it confused with Pocketoo Island. Let me just double check. Does Pocketoo Island even have new characters? Honestly, I don't know why I didn't just look it up when I was typing. I mean, I just typed in the seasons that came in before thing. Oh, this one had my other wife, but this one also had my other wife. They had both my wives. Oh, it had that girl who got mutated. Oh, that's so sad. I remember her. Oh, but it's like a return to like total drama form, even though there was no real form established. But that's besides the point. Oh, that's lightning. Oh, I remember now. Cameron won. I remember that. Cameron. Oh, was it like they had alternate endings? So I'm always confused because I never know whether or not the who actually wins. I know the first season Owen won, and the second season is alternate between I think Alejandro and I think Heather, but I think the canon is Heather because Alejandro gets or was it Cody? Either Cody or Heather. Um, and I think it was that Heather when Heather wins, or both of them win, Alejandro gets burned by lava or something, or gets badly injured. Burned lava could be dead, but he is not dead. But it's total drama islands. I don't know why we're talking about the the word, the realism about Total Drama Island. But Total Drama, that's it. It was at the end of World Tour when Alejandro, that's the season he was introduced, World Tour, he would get badly injured and so he had to put into like a robot suit. And then next season when he shows up with Heather, that's when it would be revealed. That I mean, we knew this from like the end of Total Drama World Tour, but they didn't do anything with it until Heather came back. So, but this season they had a new cast. I only like a few of the characters. That's all I cared for. I didn't care for this nerd because no, the nerd. I didn't care for the silent guy. I cared for the girl who liked the animals. I think her name was Dawn because her name was Dawn. I care for the main like dude, not the main dude. That's Cameron and Lightning, but the guy with the split personalities. I think his name was Mike. Oh, Sam was the nerd guy. His name was Mike. Yes, it was Mike. I liked him, and then I liked the girl that he was madly in love with. I think her name was started with the S. Yeah, her name started with the S. But I liked her, but she was kind of like a boring character. Not gonna lie, just a little. But yeah, she was kind of a boring character. Not gonna lie, what's her name? Trey. I'm actually had the Spanish girl was mad annoying. She was like who's this one character in every season always like that always like sabotages everything. She and Scott were those one characters that just get away with like messing with everything, sabotaging everything, getting far into the show, and then losing, which is what they deserve. Can't remember, but I will remember. It's like an archetype. It's kind of like Fire Emblem at this point with it's like character archetypes based on like the first characters who did it. All right, but yeah, Ben 10 the original. I like this monsters more. Really hate the reboot. I don't hate it, but I feel the same way about the Ben 10 reboot as I do about the Bakugan reboot, where it's just too childish for me. Like it's basically at this point, it's like, why are you watching? This is meant for a new generation, new 10-year-olds. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is, and it's not what it isn't. So, Emperor's New School versus Gumball. This is a tough one because they're both good comedy shows, but Gumball, I like when they do animation shifts, and I just like the music in Gumball. Cusco has a lot of good energy. Sadly, Cusco won't be advancing, but Cusco has a lot. Like the new Emperor's New School has a lot of great energy. Has a lot of weird moments where there's like no really badly done backgrounds, but I think that was intent for the comedy. A lot of fourth wall breaks, which is really good, but it's like the only fourth wall break that I know that's like in your face, but not like annoying, but like it's the point is the comedy that the fourth wall break is in your face. But yeah, Gumball wins. Sorry. Yeah, Gumball wins. Oh, do I want to change? No, that one's sick. Gumball wins. Gumball wins. Dragon Ball Z versus effing Adventure Time. So these two are the shows that really got me into shows like the Dragon Ball Z got me into anime. Adventure Time got me more into cartoons, even though I was already watching cartoons, but I was kind of interested because I thought Adventure Time was very creative, and it had like that whimsical child whimsy, whatever you let's call it. I thought it was very creative, the Land of Ooh, very nice land. I like Land of Ooh, it's very nice. Um, Dragon Ball Z or Adventure Time, because the thing is, Adventure Time, Dragon Ball Z kind of holds up today. I personally vouch that Dragon Ball Z holds up today. Dragon Ball Super, no, no, but Dragon Ball Z holds up today. Adventure Time, I don't know. I mean, I stopped watching it when that bee restored Finn's arm low key. low-key restored. Finn always loses his arm. I don't understand. Like, at this point, it's kind of like Deku breaking his arms. I mean, compared to Deku only broke his arms, like, twice. Um, but, like, it's like, alright, we've seen it already. Please don't. If, like, they break another limb, it's like, who cares at this point? It's your own fault. Like, what's it called? Jello Apocalypse made a joke where the writers were like, oh, what should we do about Finn losing his arm again, or losing his arm forever? And it's like, it's a part of him. He's growing up, and things change. Blah, blah, blah. And then they just joke how the bee from the episode, like when his arm turns into a flower, and how the bee like falls in love with the arm, and like they made a joke how it ejaculates over the arm. Like, this is a woman bee. Please stop it. And then she's like sexualized and shit. I'm just like, what the hell? God damn it. I'm gonna give it to Dragon Ball Z because I heard there's more seasons. I was told Adventure Time ended, but apparently there's gonna be more. So now I have to catch up. I'm like, I feel like Adventure Time should just end. Dragon Ball Z, I think it still holds up because if you don't like Super, you still got Dragon Ball Z. And if I had to say one thing, I think Ultra Instinct ruins Super. It just ruins the show in general. I know this is not about Super, this is about Dragon Ball Z. But Super does this thing where Ultra Instinct Goku gets like this ultimate power for whatever reason. And everyone complains like, oh, overpowered main character, blah, 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 blah. But they don't say anything about Ultra Instinct, which is literally the most overpowered. It's literally God mode without being called God mode. Like, no one says a thing. Irks me. Irks my soul. But Dragon Ball Z still gets the point because it's Dragon Ball Z and it still holds up. Dragon Ball GT versus Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Bakugan. See, at the time, I was the same age as Pan, so Pan was also my girlfriend. I had a lot of girlfriends growing up. Girlfriends. But yeah, Pan was my girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, Pan, woo! And I'm like, I just wanted to see her go Super Saiyan, and they never did because women can't turn Super Saiyan in this show. In any of the shows, but Dragon Ball GT is like in a strange limbo where it's not canon and it is canon at the same time, apparently. So, fuck it. It was a Bakugan Battle Brawlers, which is also a really good season. I think it's like probably the best season, to be honest. It has pretty stellar characters. I mean, I've heard arguments that New Vestroya is better, but I didn't care for New Vestroya that much. Like, when I heard someone talk about it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I can see why you think it's good, but I didn't care. And I missed, like, the second half, apparently. I was like, oh, okay, there's more. Yippee. But yeah, no, I never watched it. And I'm gonna give it to Bakugan. Plus, it had, like, another one of my girlfriends. I have a lot of... Again, I've said this before, but Alice and Julie and Renault are all cute, even though they're like young. But I mean, at the time I was their age, so it can't be that bad, right? Right. Julie was super sexualized. Like, they gave her tits. Like, they gave her like big ass tits. I mean, they gave Alice tits too. They gave Renault tits. They gave Mira tits. They gave all the girls tits. But they're supposed to be young, right? In Battle, she's 12. Oh my god, puberty hit her like a truck, bro. Hey, she's 18 and maintaining surge, bro, so she's mine. But no, Alice was also my girlfriend. She had like the great arc. Well, not great arc, but she had like the twist villain. Spoilers. She was the twist villain for the first season. I liked it. It was interesting. I did not see that coming. I should have saw it coming, but I didn't when I was younger. I was like, whoa. And then Bruno over here was like best Cinderella, but she's with Dan, so I don't ship myself with Bruno. However, Julie and Alice, though, they're mine. They're mine. Like, is Alice a German? Because she had like, I think she was also a German. Hatsune Miku Bruno. That's perfect. That's actually great. Okay, but yeah, Bakugan wins. I'm trying to speed. Oh god, I have so many, and I've been here for so long, and I have so many. It's been like an hour. I'm not gonna finish till I have to go to bed. I should have been went to bed. Total Drama World Tour is my favorite season of Total Drama because I like it when shows do singing for like whatever reason. It could make no sense at all. If you have a good song, what do you fucking want? Wait, what did I do just now? Oh yeah, Total Drama World Tour has singing, and if you have singing, you win. Like you're just like I like you, even when it doesn't make sense and everyone else hates your songs. Like High School Musical, I love it, but it's a musical, so you already know that's gonna be singing. But if it's like if it was like Riverdale or something like that, and it has like random songs, I love you. Like that's just Beyblade. I dropped that shit after the Shogun Steel one. I dropped it after like I think 15 episodes, 20 something episodes. I forgot they had made it to some Bay battle royale thing. It's like it's like Fortnite. It's this Beyblade battle royale, and the 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 girl, the only girl, and she was like kind of cute. Because at this point, I'm invested in Beyblade at this point. So I'm like watching because like, oh, I love the series. Da, 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 love the series. And Shogun Steel is like, oh, I don't really like the series that much anymore. Like, Ren was like the only girl in this sausage fest of girls. Yeah, she was the only girl in the sausage fest of bullshit. She's not a main protagonist. Stop lying to me. Cool. Ifnis. She was cool. She wore her Beyblade. I think her thing was that her Beyblade worked better in this new rotating stage that they had. And like I guess she was stubborn and she just didn't want to practice, but like I don't think she does anything. I think she loses in this tournament, whatever. She like loses, and I think I just gave up. At that point, I just gave up on the show, and I was last thing I saw of her. She was cute. Colors are a little all over the place, but kind of cute. But yeah, nah, it wasn't enough then. I didn't care for anyone else. I mean, I kind of cared for the brother characters. That was a thing. But again, I don't care. I don't care. I tried to watch Beyblade Burst. I only got like 5 episodes in. I'm like, I don't care. I'm over Beyblade. Like, make it good again. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends versus My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Holy shit. This is such an easy thing. Because Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is not good. I mean, did I just say Foster's Home? You see, I try to be funny. I had an itch. I try to be funny, and this is what it gets me. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is good. I can't. I just said that. I just said. I can't remember what I just said. That it's not good because it's like one of my favorite shows. It fueled my creative whatever. Generation Partners a Monkey was a show I just watched on Cartoon Network, and I'm just like, okay, this is a show. This is a show. It's a really weird show about this kid whose last name is Lion. It's really dumb. And they misspell it, and so they think he's an actual lion because all these kids in the animal school, the last name is what animal they are. And I'm just like, whatever. This is dumb. Gorilla. Windsor. Windsor reminds me of my ex. It's really funny. He reminds me of my ex. Monotone, smart. A bitch. But yeah, no, it was a dumb show, and it was obsessed with Jake. Like, someone was talking about it the other day, and they were right. They were like, this show's obsessed with Jake's butt. Jake is a spider monkey. Spider monkey is apparently not a real thing. But yeah. Yeah. And there was an episode when Adam went back to the human school and he was like, I just hate it there. He did not like it there. That shit was funny. Oh shit. Everyone's favorite childhood show versus my favorite show, one of my favorite childhood shows. We got SpongeBob versus Doug. Doug is the OG. Doug is so good. Doug, it's like one of those overactive imagination shows, but it's not like to the nth degree as every other show does it now. It's just like a chill, overactive imagination like that. He'll overdo like the one time he has to do like the it was like a career day thing, and they went to like an actual career and Loki like did a job, and so he was in charge. And so he was like, oh, all this pressure. And he had this like all these wild ideas about how people are gonna like start asking him for help and he can't handle it when he becomes executive. And so he like does the right thing, like, hey, I can't do this. Please give this to someone else. Please don't do this to me. I do not deserve this. So Doug is great. SpongeBob, I like SpongeBob, but I don't care. My only favorite character is Sandy Cheeks because I liked her. She was smart. I wanted to be smart too. Gary, I hate Gary. Gary's a bitch. If I had a pet like Gary, because Gary just gets slime everywhere. Gary just goes meow. Gary just causes a lot of shit. And I just can't stand Gary, because Gary's also like a fucking, like a fucking word. Like a fucking, not Two-Face. He's like a tsundere. Gary's a fucking tsundere, because he's always like changing his mind how he feels. Like every episode's like different. I like Squidward. I like the episode when they all helped out Squidward to become Squidward's bandmate or whatever, and they did that sweet victory song. That's iconic. That's like one of the most iconic scenes in SpongeBob. Digimon Data Squad versus Chalk Zone. Where's got the chalk. Nope. Digimon Data Squad. Characters apparently developed, and I did not see this. Like there's this one scene because I like the main girl. I liked her, and that's the only reason why. For this show, that's the only reason why I watched it. I watched all of it. I can tell you what happens, kinda, but I can also not tell you what happens because you don't need to know. Because this show should be avoided. I think it's a blemish on Digimon. So she had this girl, Yoshino. She is cute, and she had this tragic past, semi-tragic. I guess I'm not gonna lie, I can't tell you what level of tragedy it was. I like Keenan. He was raised in the woods, or raised by Digimon, because for some reason the parents brought this boy into the Digimon world when he was young, or he somehow ended up in Digimon when he was young, and he was raised by Frigimon. And I'm just like, what? But yeah, Yoshino had a character. There was a scene, there's an episode, I think it was like in the 30s, where Yoshino there was like this random flashback. Not even a flashback, I think it was just like a random scene showcasing her past. She's like, I don't want to do this thing anymore. I don't like you anymore, something like that. And she got upset, and then Lalamon just came out and they were like, hello, I am Lalamon. I love Lalamon. I love evolutions. Rosemon is fucking porn. Like, Rosemon is like so great. Rosemon is so hot, bro. Like, oh my god. That's not Rosemon. That's Lalamon. Where's Rosemon? I don't want to go because I'm going to find porn. I don't want to find porn. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so we're good. God damn it. We're good. Rosemon is so great. Such a great design. Stellar monster design. But yeah, she's just hot. And I guess I kind of like her character. I don't really like care. Like, the main character doesn't change, still the same person in the beginning and the end, but just at the end he's just stuck in the Digimon world, but he's okay with it, and I'm just like, the show sounded like it wanted to continue, but it did not, and I'm glad for it. God, that show was pain. Like they had development, but nothing warranted, nothing was gained from it. It just they were the same people. So it wasn't really development. They just showed it's just a tragic backstory. Bleach versus Class 3 of 3000. I love Bleach. Bleach gave me everything I ever wanted. Cute girls, swords, good action. That's all I could have wanted when I was a child. All you had to give me, and I would love you forever. Class of 3000 is a good show about music, but I forgot a lot about it. I remember playing the little Flash games on CartoonNetwork.com, and you could and they had this one for this show where it's just a band of all the characters whom I like. I think they're all nice looking character designs. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little racist, and I thought that I remember there being more characters. I remember there being as a lawsuit. Okay, we're gonna get back into that. Let's see. Little D. Little D. I remember there being more characters, but the black guy I thought was the main character's son. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, Madison. I love her because at the time I loved happy-go-lucky girls. They were like my type. Like Genki girls and Dere Deres. They were Dere Deres or Don Deres. One of those two were like my type of girls. And I would if you had that, I would love that. But Bleach wins because I don't remember anything about Class of 3000 except for I think I remember what instruments some of these people play. Thundercats 2012 as told by Ginger. I like Thundercats 2012. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even know if it was 2012 when that came out. I think it was earlier. But 2012 was that time when all those action cartoons are coming out. I'm gonna give it as told by Ginger because it tells a nice story about a girl from middle school to the end of high school and her life as an adult. It's great. It's great. It's a good show. Please watch. Ugly art style, but pretty good show. Good character development. Good characters. American Dragon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexel. What the fuck? So American Dragon, the weird thing. Is she talking to me? Talking to me? And American Dragon had this art style change that I never looked it up, but there was an art style change. Let me just control A. American Dragon. I like American Dragon. I thought it was really good. It had it had I think pretty decent plot twists and shit like that. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I like the one on the left more than the one on the right, but I think the one on the right is when they had more character, more story development that went on, more plot intrigue. But damn, I really like the one on the left. I think it's cool. I actually kind of like it. And he even talked I like his dragon form more than the one on the right. On the right is way too skinny. It's not the one on the left is cool. He's not fat, but he's kind of you can kind of think he's muscular if you added a little muscle to him. I like the design more. I think it's generally just cool. It's a cool design, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Exo kind of dropped that show. I'm not gonna lie. I think I mentioned earlier about catching up, but I'm mostly just gonna watch it Reigns because Yu-Gi-Oh! Exo Yuma is not annoying, but it's just it's kind of annoying to watch him because he's apparently this loser duelist, and then he gets this spiritual guy who helps him and shit, and I'm it's like watching Yami and Yugi, but not as I want to say not as good, but I didn't really care for it. I cared more for Yami Yugi than I did for Yuma and Astral. So that's that. So American Dragon gets to the point because I like the plot twist of the main love interest. That shit is like the best thing ever. Shit's like it's delicious, bro. It's like Winx Club versus Witch. I like the character designs of Witch more, and I read the Witch comic, but the show itself didn't really do a lot from the comics. It kind of like just adapted it a little and then called it a day. Like Winx, Winx is still ongoing, but Winx has like clout, bro. Like, not clout, but Winx is like manpower, which was like an attempt and it didn't work, and so they just dropped it. But Winx, bro, which is so much better. But Winx is like it gave me everything I wanted. It gave me hot girls, actiony stuff, but it was just magic spell throwing, like oh my god, I used to love watching Winx, but I can never watch Winx in front of anybody because they just make fun of me. Which I like the opening for both of them. You know what, I'm gonna give it to Winx, just because I like the opening more. Because Witch has a nice opening, but Winx is like I like it more. Plus, I like Winx's character designs more. When the girls transform into their magical forms, the colors they all have the same colors, but it's all done differently for each girl. Like it's done like in a slightly different pattern, or one color will have more focus in certain areas. It's weird, and I don't like it because it's blue, green, and pink, and I'm just like, I don't like this. I like the pink and the blue, but not the green. I don't like the color green. Grossology. Grossology is a show I remember, but I don't remember at the same time. So I'm gonna just give the thing to Hey Arnold because Hey Arnold has the best tsundere ever, ever. And she doesn't even have to hit Arnold. She is the best tsundere because she does these monologues, these like not internal, external. These she monologues out loud. She does a Shakespearean monologue out loud, and about how much she loves Arnold, and it's both. It can be seen as creepy, but I fucking love it. So just because Helga exists, Hey Arnold wins. Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, so that one is 2012. Instant win. Beyblade Metal Masters. That was just one Masamune. Masamune is kind of annoying, but I can get past it. It's just, the naming scheme was disgusting, and it was Metal Masters. Kenta did nothing again. It was really weird because like, Kenta was played as like this weak person, like like side character for like after the first season, and then he just became relevant at the end of the last season. That was funny. Kappa Mikey. Yeah, you guys need to watch Kappa Mikey because Kappa Mikey is being slept on. Oh, I almost got rid of everything. Okay, Kappa Mikey. Kappa Mikey. This show is fucking let me click this button. This show is fucking fantastic. About this guy. We'll just read it because I might butcher. I don't want to butcher this because this show is like such a great show from my childhood. This was on Nickelodeon, right? Yeah, Nickelodeon. So, 90-year-old Mikey Simon is Japan's biggest anime star. The Ohio native Whimsicals star in Japan's once popular TV show, Lily Mew. Mikey takes Japan by storm and the show shoots back to the top of the rating, but Mikey's still a fish out of water in Japan, and his off-screen antics reflect that fact. So it's just him digging around in Japan. And you know what? This video right here is so right. The first American anime. You're so fucking right. Kappa Mikey is great. And I love all the characters. Gonard is my idiot husband. Um, Where is the girl? Mitsuki, I love her. She loves Mikey, but he likes Lily. It's great. And then Guano is my pet, bro. Guano is so great. Guano, I love Guano. And in the show, he just goes, Guano, Guano. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. It's so good. So everyone needs to they just need to watch it. Kappa doesn't know shit about Japan. Just watch. He's like that one guy that just watches the anime and just goes, why are there no subtitles? He goes to Japan and he goes, why are there no subtitles? Wolverine and the X-Men versus regular show. Wolverine and the X-Men was my show for a long time. Regular show is nice. I like the space season, but like that's after I skipped like 5 seasons. But yeah, no, regular show is good. I hate the on and again, off again, or the will they, won't they relationship with Margaret and Mordecai. I think they drop it for the space season. Maybe? I don't know. I didn't finish it. But yeah, and apparently Pops dies or something. I'm like, damn, this guy's serious. But yeah, no, I'm done with this show. I'm done with that show. Over X-Men is great. It has my other girlfriend, Kitty Pride. Kitty Pride. I'm trying to get there. The Wolverine X-Men I thought was very good. Had some great plot twists, especially in the part where Nightcrawler goes to Magneto's island, and then he has to like teleport back to Xavier's place. But it's like he can't teleport that fast, that far in one go. It's like halfway across the world, so he has to like teleport bit by bit, and it's like days. He's doing this for like apparently like days or something. And as soon as he gets there, he sees Wolverine. He's like, "There you are," and it's really Mystique, bro. I'm like, "Yo, what the hell?" Such a good show. Oh my god, that was such a great scene. Like that's such good shows. Such good shows. These are all good. These are all pretty decent shows, except for my gym partner's a monkey. I was actually gonna add Squirrel Boy because I watched Squirrel Boy religiously as a child too, but that was a bad shot. I wanted to forget about that show. League of Super Evil. Codename Kim's Next Door. You have no chance. League of Super Evil is fun, but Codename Kim's Next Door is even more fun. That's all I have to say. Codename Kim's Next Door is great. Secret Saturdays versus Pokemon the Home region shows. See, they have really good openings for the Home region shows, but Secret Saturdays, I don't remember much about it, but I wanted to give it the point because I remember the art style. I looked it up again, and the art style is a lot different than I remember. Some of the character designs are a lot different than I remember too. But Secret Saturdays, no, I remember liking it a lot. I'd watch it again, probably. Maybe I might do a video. But Pokemon, I'm gonna get Pokemon the point again. Damn. Secret Saturdays. This is sadly. Cause I had this one scene where it was like Black Friday, and it was like Black Friday, and so everything was like changed and warped, and you had to like kind of find their way around it. I was like, yes, that's the one I remember. It was either Black Friday or Black Monday, or Black Sunday. See, I don't remember. I don't remember. Don't even remember. Kim Possible, Kick Batowski. Ooh, I love both of these shows. Ooh, oh my god, why would they do this? Why would they do this to me? Why would they do this to me? Why would this do this to me? Oh my god. I like Kim Possible. I still sing its theme song to this day. Kick Batowski. I love everything. Like Kim Possible, I love both shows. I love everything. Like I like, well, I don't love, but I like them, like everything about it a lot. Like, oh my god, Kim was great. On was great. Drago was great. Shigo was great. The twins weren't even bad. Ah, the parents, I didn't care for the parents. The other villains, I don't really remember is the monkey one. The monkey villain, because he was he was funny. Um, Kick Patowski. It's really well made Flash cartoon. Apparently, it's made in Flash. Really good. I like it. Hated Brad. His brother is so annoying. It's like, shut up. I get it. You don't. You're cool, but you're not cool. He's annoying. He is a dillweed. Like he's calling brother dillweed. I'm just like, shut up. Dillweed's I didn't because of this show. I learned that dillweed's an herb. They sell dillweed at this grocery store next to my house. I think it's dillweed. Kim Possible, that movie was pretty decent. You know what? Kick Patowski. Because why not? That one was random because that one was I was doing mini mimo in my head and that one was random. Oh my fucking god. Word Girl versus Cyber Chase? Why did they do this to me? Word Girl. Word Girl. And Cyber Chase. These are both shows I watched as a child religiously. Because Cyber Chase taught me how to do. I remember Cyber Chase teaching me. It was one of those educational kids shows on PBS. Yeah, it was PBS. So it was like teach you how to do math. Teach you how to do math. It was like science. It was like science and technology. It made me want to be like. It made me kind of into technology. Nah, I deadass was trying to figure out who. When it came to this show, I deadass was trying to figure out who am I gonna ship the main boy with. As the black girl, you know, she seemed like she wanted it, but the white girl kind of wanted it too. I didn't even know it was a girl at first. I was like, "Oh, that's another boy." Oh my god, that's deadass a girl. But Word Girl, I remember her being fatter. Word Girl is great because she corrects you when you use words wrong. It's so great. I would love someone like that. It ended the final episode was 2015. Stop. 2015. Stop. Word Girl adopted. She's from an alien planet called Lexicon. It's great. It's great. It's great. And then her greatest enemy was where is he? I don't feel like typing him in because I don't think I know. I think it's called the Butcher. I think his name is Butcher. Oh, there's Toby. I think he was into her or something, or into Becky. I remember that. I remember. This is great. This is a good show. A great kids show. Kids need to watch this show because a lot of people don't know how to use words correctly, like myself. And I would have been worse if it wasn't for Word Girl, especially because Word Girl is perfect. She's like the perfect girlfriend. If your mother is being annoying and telling you using the word wrong, like she always does, oh, it's not personal. Then she will correct her, and it'd be great. Lady Redundant. Yes, the Butcher was the best villain in Word Girl because he did not know words. So he was like, oh, there's free barbecue. And everyone's like, what the fuck is barbecue? And then so there's one episode where he I think he got a dictionary or something and learned words like Word Girl. And he was like beating her in like the word battles. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then she caught him slipping. And then she saved the day because it was a Word Girl. But Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase taught me math. Right here. Cyber Chase taught me math. I would have added Arthur, but I didn't want to add Arthur because I didn't care for Arthur. So I just decided not to put. But damn, fucking Cyber Chase. I never finished Cyber Chase. 12. What the hell? 12 seasons? You're lying. Stop lying. 12? No. You can't have 12. I'm watching the show. 12 seasons. I thought that was bad. 12 seasons. Cyber Chase wins because it has 12 seasons. How do you have 12 seasons for cyberspace? Cyber Chase. I always call it cyberspace. Alright, so we're on to OG Beyblades. OG Beyblade shows. I think we didn't do Metal Fury, I think. It's probably at the bottom. So I did a quick scan. Metal Fury at the bottom. No, V-Force is the second season of the original show. I did not like the season. Ended up in Billy and Mandy because Grimm is Jamaican. That's all you need to know. It's a great show. But Grimm is Jamaican. Grimm is Jamaican. And his mom is also perfect. I wish I could show you the I wish I could show you the scenes. But okay, so let me go back. Let me go back. For that, let me see if this video shows up. He says, you have to be a man. And Billy goes, a man. A man. That's my favorite. That's my mom's favorite scene. She goes, Billy, you have to be a man. He goes, a man. A man. I love it. I probably butchered the accent. In my head, I did it perfectly. But in camera, I probably butchered the accent. Okay, so this is the second season. Oh, he has a nice shirt. I always liked Max. He had like the worst outfits. But his shirt was he felt like such a 10-year-old. This was the second season of this original of OG Beyblade. OG Beyblade was alright. It like updated the art style. I was so happy because I did not like Tyson's face in the first show. But then they added this girl. Like the OG Beyblade show was the only show I was like, oh, this is a sausage fest. I'm okay with that. This is the only show I was like, okay, the sausage fest, whatever. But then they added this girl. She was kind of annoying. I think she had like a purpose. She could like see the invisible bit beasts. The bit beasts are like, you know how in Beyblade the second gen, like these like animal spirits trapped. I had a theory. This is animal cruelty. They're trapped within the blaze. Um, that the animal spirits now like, oh, Pegasus. That's the Bit Beast. At least in this generation, it would be called Bit Beast. So the Bit Beast, for some reason, or like had some invisible ones. They had like, some type of like special, and they included mechanical Bit Beast. And I was like, it was so much. I was like, listen, man, this is a lot. And this girl, she was so annoying. Okay, she wasn't that annoying, but she was because we already have what's his name? Kenny, the dude with the glasses, and he's not like Madoka before Madoka, but yeah, he's like Madoka before Madoka, and what else I would say about that? He's just Madoka before Madoka, but then they bring in Madoka, this girl who just like does nothing. She adds nothing. She's pointless. I don't like her. I don't care for her. Whatever, just whatever. This is the weaker season. The next season was better, but they introduced a character I think who was introduced in the movie, and I'm over here like, lost because everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's him," and I'm like, "Who is he?" Everyone's like, "It's him," and I'm like, and like everyone's like I'm like, "Oh, it's this new character," and everyone's just like, "Oh, this bitch," and I'm just like, okay, ooh, tough one. You got Teen Titans, which is another one of my favorites. This one did action pretty decently, but like Western cartoon action, not like anime action is still better. But this like did a decent job with the fight choreography and shit. First episode was ass. Because it like works like a team just formed together moment. But it like team's already apparently been a thing for a while in the show. It's like it starts in a weird point. It's like if a manga. It's like if it started like in the middle of the first arc of a manga. And it's just like it doesn't work. Or yeah, it doesn't work. It does not work. but it gets better. It gets better, especially in the Terra episodes. Terra, Starfire, and Raven were all my girls. Terra was confusing because I don't know, was she alive or was she actually dead? Was she reincarnated? Like when we saw her, but like in a school uniform, I was like, and then she disappeared. I'm just like, wait, did she die? Did she like lose her memory? Like that did not get explained, and I was upset. I wonder if I can find it. I'm scrolling slowly. I'm scrolling slowly. Teen Titans Go. I don't really care. I don't care. But I don't uncare. Yes, Sarah in the school uniform. I'm like, did she really lose her memory? Because like when she like saved the day and sacrificed herself, there was a statue of her. They like I guess that that was up there. There was a statue of her, and there's a statue of her, and then it disappeared when there was an episode when they found Tara again. And I was just like, oh, these boys loved her so much. I ship them. In the comics, there's like a zombie Tara and they kiss. It's great. Mare is my first ever isekai. It's a shonen manga adaptation about a guy goes to another world and does shonen shit. So the whole show is tournament arc. The whole show is a fucking tournament arc. Giga would lose his mind. It's a fucking tournament arc. I love it. I love all the characters. But see, the thing is, the one thing Mare has that these other shows do not have. They have snow. And you're like, what do you mean by snow? Wait for it. This is what I mean by snow. One of the top 10 cutest anime girls ever, bro. This is like, yes. I wanted a figurine for when I was younger. Oh my god. She is so great. I fucking love. This is not Princess Snow. This is Alan. I think his name's Alan. What's his Koyuki? But I think in the English dub, they changed his name to Alan or something. I remember it being called Alan. I could be wrong. First of all, I am being spoiled, okay? Because I didn't finish the show, and I'm reading the manga, and I'm just like, I love it. I love this so much because there is this one battle tournament like arc part. And they're all one battle tournament, but like there's this one arc, not arc, but this one like arena where it's like a lava place. She like loses and gets her ass beaten because she uses ice powers, and so her ice powers doesn't work very well because she's in the lava area. But it was like, oh, okay. Then she trains up. So in the desert area, which is just almost as hot as the lava area, which makes sense. She like whoops this girl. She wrecks ass, bro. I'm like, yes, that is my girlfriend. Get her, get him. And then just like, it's so great, so great. Mare is so great. Mare is like my childhood on steroids, but like in anime form. It's the final form. Bakugan New Vestroya, Jimmy Neutron, Brain Blast. New Vestroya is good and all, but I did not care. I liked the episode when Runo got stuck between both worlds. Really, I realized Bakugan New Vestroya is an isekai. Huh. Oh. I wish my brother was still awake because there's this top show right here. I don't know why I'm spelling it all caps. I don't need to. I don't need to. This show was really fucking good action choreography. I'm gonna talk about the second before I get into more about 3 Delivery. The second show, Growing Up Creepy, was an interesting show about a girl being raised by bugs and arachnids. And so it was also educational because at the end of every episode there'll be a showcase for like what the bug that was of the episode was. Like in the first episode, she falls in love with Tarantula Boy, which is a circus carnival act who might actually be raised by a real life tarantula because they never show his mother. I don't think they show his mother. but it turns out he's kind of like just a normal boy, maybe. And so she's this weird girl because she likes what's it called, bugs and stuff. Everything about these bugs, and no one else does. So everyone's like, "Oh, you're so weird." But then, and people think she's like having a bad. She has like a weird life at home or something because she's what was I saying? Because no one ever seen her parents because she's raised by bugs and the bugs are like tiny, and she has like a lot of family members, just too many, and they live in a nice mansion. I'm like, damn. But yeah, 3 delivery. We can get to that. 3 delivery is fucking amazing action choreography with the weird monster of the week plot. And I don't think it ever gets like anywhere more than that. Cause these 3 kids, I don't see it. I know the girl's name is Sue. I don't know who's Toby. Oh, Sue, Sid, and Toby. Toby definitely. I really remember Toby's the one with the white streak on the hair, and then Sid's the other black black one. I almost said black one. He's the black haired one. Sue is the girl. Sue. I like Sue. I like Toby too. Toby was cool. Toby was my spirit animal for a while. 3 delivery is so good. But their guardian is the biggest piece of shit ever. This man right here. This fucking man. That's his son. But this man right here is like mean to them. I think he like abuses them, not abuses them, but like he's like rude to them, mean to them. I don't know if he's he's like if he like watches them. They don't really go that deep into their life, which I wish they did, because I want to know what happened to their parents. Because whoever this man is rude. He owns this restaurant. Maybe they just work for him, but they definitely go to their grandmother, or I think his mother too. I think it's also his mother. Um, and they get like training for like the karate shit. It's great. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. It's a great show. Yeah, magical cookbook. So collect recipes and in the world. I think there was food involved as well. Obviously, if it's a magical cookbook. But I keep looking. I just realized I keep looking to the side as if I'm talking to somebody, or as if someone's talking to me and saying the dumb shit I'm saying. But I mean, tired. Because I'm only on like what? Oh shit! Don't touch that. No. I'm only on battle. Oh, I'm on battle 30 something. Okay, battle 40 something actually. 42. Huh. Okay, making better time. Um, but yeah, but no, the greatest thing about this show is the theme song. Stop after this video. Please watch the theme song. It is so good. My brother and I, we just every time I bring it up, we just start singing and jamming to it. Like 3 delivery, delivery. It's like this really like oh my god, it's so good. Ah, it's called Delivery by 10-minute turns. Oh my god, Oh my god, when I'm done, I'm gonna download that song. It's such a good song. And in action choreography, I thought it was really good for like martial arts. Especially for like a West, is this a Western cartoon? I'm pretty sure it's the Western cartoon. I don't think it's like an Eastern cartoon. I think it's a Western cartoon. But yeah, it's pretty damn good. I think it kind of holds up for a Monster of the Week show. Super Monkey, Super Monkey. I don't want to. I want to say the word right. Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyper Force Go. This show is fucking hype. Okay, it's not. It's like Power Rangers. It was my Power Rangers before Power Rangers. Before I watched Power Rangers. Like I, oh my god, I forgot about gargoyles. Oh well, whatever. Um, Yeah, I only watched like a few episodes of this, but like I remember it fondly. Jetix had like all of my favorite shows. I fucking love Jetix. But yeah, it's so great. It's such a great show. Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyper Force Go. It just does that, and it's like all the characters. I like my favorite is I remember other than the human character was the robot monkey. It's the girl. It was the robot yellow monkey. I said the robot monkey. They're all robots, but the yellow monkey is the girl monkey. You think? I think the pink looking one is more red than pink, honestly. And he's male. I thought that was the girl, but the girl's yellow one. That was my favorite because again, girls are my favorite characters. But he like this boy like stumbles upon this like robot and he like activates it and it activates all the monkeys, and so he like helps his monkeys save the world and shit, and it's like, it's great. I remember this show finally. I love this show. The Symbiotic Titan is that Cartoon Network show that like it's on Netflix. Yay. Happy. Symbiotic Titan. So good. Such a good show. About these two. This is the princess, the yellow-haired girl, and the black girl's like one of her knights who has like a really nice backstory. Oh my god, I watched his backstory. Like twice on the accident, and I just fell in love both times. I was like, oh my god, his backstory. His backstory, and his training to become a knight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't do this. Somebody tell you. Hyperforce Monkey, no, Super Monkey, Super Robot Monkey Team. I didn't put the team in the title. That's why I forgot it. Okay. Oh well. Dave the Barbarian was the secret show. To be honest, I don't remember much about Dave the Barbarian. I just remember kind of like the dynamics a little bit of the characters. But the secret show. Secret show had this really nice like opening. This is Dave the Barbarian. Remember this little girl was crazy. She was always hitting shit. She was always hitting shit. And that girl was like so vain. I love it. And I had the wizard guy. Oh, that's great. It's great. I love Dave. He was such a nice person. Such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. Um, where was it? The Secret Show. I don't know if any of you watched The Secret Show. I know it was on Nickelodeon, right? And I watched this show because I like this show. And I just saw it. It was on CBBC. Oh, I remember it on Nickelodeon. Oh well. Um, yeah, this was a good show. You gotta listen to the theme song. The theme song is really good, and I thought it was a very kind of funny show. It had some humor just making fun of Victor Volt sometimes, especially a lot of the times. Victor Volt was just the butt of all the jokes. It was so great. Then we had Ben 10 Ultimate Alien and then X-Men Evolution. I'm giving it to X-Men Evolution because Ultimate Alien, all I remember is the ultimate forms of all the monsters. I don't really care. I didn't really memorize the story. It's weird because I watched the show, and at that point, I just like kind of stopped watching because then I saw Omniverse, like 10 minutes of one episode. I'm like, there are no cute girls. Gwen is leaving the show. Why am I here? This is a sausage fest, and I left. I jumped ship before the reboot. I am I am one of those people. I jumped ship before the reboot. X-Men Evolution was a pretty good show. It took X-Men in a different area. Area was it? I don't know what the I'm getting tired. I still have so much more to do. I have like another 50 battles to do, but okay. Once these first 50 over, it'll be easier. X-Men Evolution. Oh, actually, no, it might get harder. But X-Men Evolution was where like it's the same thing as X-Men. No, but like the regular X-Men, except for that all these characters are in high school, except for like specific ones like the Beast. I think Charles, if he's around, I forget that one. And like Magneto, but like all the other characters are in school, and it's great because it's like the school school action show that I wanted. It's like My Hero Academia, but instead of heroes being like, oh, but it's X-Men, so like, all the heroes gotta be like hidden and shit. They're not public like in My Hero Academia. But yeah, X-Men Evolution. But the thing with X-Men Evolution is that Mystique was everybody's mother. That was a joke. Someone made, like, Mystique was everybody, which is true. I mean, there's only two characters. She's apparently Nightcrawler and Rogue's mother, and I'm like, how? How? Please let me know how. I'd like to know. It's Beyblade. Spinning it out, speed of sound, gonna rip. I always say whip it out. Rip. Rip it out. Gonna let it shout. Something in the bay. Dun, dun. It's the one that's gonna win. Let's Beyblade. Pokemon Best Wishes, which is a universe show. Still better than Beyblade. The original Beyblade is. I hate the art style. It's so. No, not that Beyblade. No. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't like it. The faces kill me. Kai has a nice face. And so does Ray. But no, not this nigga. Not Max or Tyson or even fucking Andrew from the beginning of the season. Andrew's face is so funny. He was a threat for like 2 episodes. That's crazy. We let a man like this become a threat. Courage the Cowardly Dog or Generator Rex. Don't remember much about Generator Rex. I apologize. I remember liking this show. Never finished it. Never understood it. And Courage the Cowardly Dog, in my opinion, is better because I remember it. Let's see. Okay. Break. The Replacements versus Mucha Lucha. Mucha Lucha is so great. The Replacements, I used to love The Replacements because I like the idea of being replaced, but it's just so repetitive. Like, The Replacements, all they do, they don't like something. This is not what I'm thinking of. They don't like something. And then they just replace it and they have to fix it once everything goes bad. And it's just like, really? It's like, when I think about it, it's like, that's just the same thing every episode. Hell, they even replace the parents that they have, who are replacements of parents. Which is, what? I mean, like, I guess the, I mean, no, they came from an orphanage or something. Actually, or a foster home or something like that, actually, which is sad, but, you know, they got a phone that, oh, no thank you. They got a phone that, like, replaces anybody they want. Like, they can replace each other if they want. Like, probably not. But, Jesus. I don't know, I'm just, this show, I used to love this show. Now I don't. Mucha Lucha. I barely remember any of it, though. But it's just so quirky. And I like the battles because I thought it was called Lucho Libre. I think that's like an actual type of thing. I remember the show. It was so good. It was so good. It has like all the quirky, and then the Cartoon Network website when they had the games, like you could make your own luchador. That was so great. I was so happy. Made me happy. This character Flea, oh my god. Fucking Flea, bro, was great. Buena girl. Flea was so great. He was one of those weird characters that barely said anything. He was perfect. Flea is my child. Flea is my child. Oh my fucking Cat Scratch. Cat Scratch. Instant. Sidekick was ass. Sidekick was about this show where this kid, like people were like, oh, you can grow up to be a sidekick or a hero. Kid wanted to be a sidekick, and he became a sidekick to the most important hero of the world, and then the hero disappears, and so he has to like kind of fake. He has to save the world while pretending like, oh, he's still around. Oh, that he has to like fake it. Cat Scratch about these three cats who inherited some wealth and a mansion and a butler, and just their daily lives. And Cat Scratch is so funny. It's so great. And this is one episode I remember where the three cats split up the apartment because they had an argument. They split up the apartment into three separate places, and they're all just screwing over each other because. I just saw this picture. I don't know what this is. Yes. I thought for a second his name was Mr. Black. It's Mr. Blick. Mr. Blick, Gordon, and Waffle. Waffle is weird because he always has a newt. He's obsessed with newts. I don't understand. Never will understand. It's not what I wanted to happen. I'll never understand. I should just use this mouse. Camp Lazlo, Ben 10 Alien versus Ben 10 Alien. Ben 10 Alien first introduced Ben's love interest, who was really cute. And I don't really like Big Chill out of all the new monsters. And I'm just like, but Camp Lazlo, I remember Camp Lazlo. I remember the ending of Camp Lazlo. I was like, I really wanted another season of Camp Lazlo. So, damn, Ben 10 I think only one of the Ben 10 won. That's sad. Okay, this first battle session is over. So we have Digimon Adventure 2 versus Beyblade G Revolution. This is another international Beyblade tournament arc show. And this introduced Daichi. Because I swear this nigga was not introduced properly at all. He just shows up. I know he's in a movie, but he just shows up. He just shows up, and everyone's like, this bitch. Yeah, and this is G Revolution. I think looks pretty decent, especially with the character design. Yeah, this is Daichi. I can't remember if he was a cave boy, because he kind of acted like a cave. I think he talked in third person. Daichi was great. Oh my god, no, he wasn't. He was. Everyone just like looked at him like, this bitch. Yeah, he had like a whole bone. He was like cave boy, but like he doesn't dress like a cave boy. I think he was born in the wild. Either way, they treat him like this bitch. So they're like, Daichi just says hi. Everyone's like, this bitch. But he was in the movie, so probably that's when he was introduced, and he kind of just made it canon. Digimon Adventure 2. Can I say I didn't care as much as Digimon Season 1? Like, one kind of just like flew by over my head. With Digimon Tamers, I don't care for it. Like, vehemently don't, or I think vehemently don't care for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the wrong word. But you can tell I don't care for it. Digimon Adventure 2, I'm like, yeah, I remember this. Ken, I'm not gonna lie, I ship Ken and Damon. It's not his name. Davis? I ship Ken and Davis, but that's just me. Plus, I saw good dojins of Digipro. This is what I get. Just thinking about too many things like, yeah, it's Davis. Davis and Ken. That ship. Davis and Kari? I don't care for it. But Davis and Ken. Oh my god, this had the ending where all the kids in the sea. This is where they just skipped to the ending. I guess they probably thought they weren't going to get another show. Damn. This had the ending where they showed all the kids in their Digimon, the kids of the of the season 1 and 2. Oh my god, it's so great. And you see all the characters getting together. Yes, because Davis is great because he's supposed to be with Ken, and Japan doesn't like gay marriage. So they decided not to make them a thing. But I made them a thing. I made them a thing. This is my bread and butter other than Big Wind Up, because Big Wind Up is like, oh my god. But damn. Not gonna lie. The one reason I'm picking Beyblade G Revolution is because of the Idol Blader, who would make a song about Beyblade. So I may be a renegade. What's that about that? So I may be a renegade. And accept any battle to Beyblade. And I'm like, these lyrics are amazing. The instrumental was ass, but the lyrics were amazing. I mean, the lyrics were, I might have got it wrong, but it's something along those lines. Something about renegade, and she rhymes that with Beyblade. So, create the line however you wish. Oh, I'm out of water. Got Davis X Ken, and then we have, I like the newer character, but they had, again, no more females. Yeah, and they had like no females in that game. This Beyblade, that show, why is Beyblade such a sausage fest? Jesus, okay. I think I'm gonna go with Digimon Adventure 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Digimon Adventure 2. Ooh, Tai Chi Chasers. I'm immediately picking Tai Chi Chasers because I'm going to rewatch Tai Chi Chasers. Only because Huntic, I don't remember Huntic. And okay, I do remember Huntic. I remember the animation changing in Huntic and it getting worse. Because you can tell, like, it looks stiffer. It looks stiffer. You can just, I can feel their movement. Ew, it's like so stiff. It's like I can do the same movements but better. I mean, not animated, but like it's like animation was worse. I think that animation was Flash animation, which is upsetting because it's like an monster action show. So but Tai Chi Chasers is like a weird battle card show, probably based off a card game. Because the main characters, like it was the Tigers versus. I don't remember him looking like this or like this. So it's the Tigers versus the Dragons. It's very Chinese. No, I don't think it's a Chinese made anime. I think it's a Japanese anime. But Tai Chi Chasers starred this boy, and I think something happened to his mom, and so he joins these other guys who are like also fighting the dragons. And then the dragons I forgot about the dragon. I remember only one dragon. Yeah, him. I remember him. That's the one dragon I remember. The girl was cute. She was way too young for me. I was like 12. She was like probably less than 12. And I don't remember it because I remember I dropped off the episode where it was based off this boy with the yellow hair, Tori. I hated his name because I was like, why do you have a girl name? Tori. And his episode was titled A Tori Story. And I was like, it didn't do much in I wasn't really invested in the character episodes because it barely happened. There was barely anything. It was a kid's show, you know what I mean? But I had high hopes. I never got to it. Never got to the Tori Story episode. And I'm upset because I feel like it would have been a good episode, especially if I had watched it before making this video. Oh my god, it would have been a good episode. I can already tell it's going to be a good episode, bro. Watch me go back and be like, this show sucks. But nah, this main character, he was kind of a bitch, though. He was like always angry and shit. And just wanted to do what he wanted to do. And now they really put these faces over this. They memify. But yeah. It was like the dragons versus the tigers and shit. And I was like, this is hard. He wears a crop top. I'm dead. He wears a crop top. I'm dead. Yeah, his hair goes all long and shit. It's great. It's like kind of martial artsy and like powery. It's cool. They have the cards. It's cool. I wouldn't mind watching it again. Huntic got worse as it went on, but it's on Netflix. I don't think Tai Chi Chasers is on Netflix. And the way I watched Tai Chi Chasers, I think it was on a 4Kids website. I think that's how I watched it. It was on either 4Kids or something else. But Tai Chi Chasers and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, I watched them both at the same time. And I just ended up dropping both of them. But I wouldn't mind watching Tai Chi Chasers again just because I'm like, I wonder how that show turned out. Like I'm just very curious. Like Bakugan Battle Brawlers, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. And not what it isn't. But see, Digimon Adventure versus Naruto. Ooh, toughie. I'm gonna be honest, Naruto isn't bad. I just like to say it's bad. But I prefer the other big three. The other in the big three. Rather than Naruto. Because I don't care. I don't care enough. Like my friend texted me and she misspelled words. You need word girl. Alright, so that's the first bracket for the first 53. So it only gets harder from here, but it gets less and less, so we're good. Go to the top. Okay, Total Drama Island versus the Sinnoh region. I'm gonna give it to the Sinnoh region because again, Dawn was my girl. And it's dumb, as some people have told me about how, like, oh, I should probably mention the show. Before I do, probably mention the shows that kind of got a free pass because of the way the bracket ordered it. So the first bracket skippers were Todrama Island, Beyblade Metal Fury. Oh, that's where it went. Time Warp Trio. I forgot about that show. And Eddie, Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, not Z. Hi Hi Puffy Yumi Show, Making Fiends, Chaotic, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Ganago, and Misadventures of Flapjack. Forgot to mention that. That should have been mentioned in the beginning. But Dawn, back to Sinnoh region. Dawn was my girl. Supported her, but I watched the videos shitting on the Sinnoh region shows, and I kind of agree. But Total Drama Island is very iconic. Very iconic. And it kind of like created its own, not its own, no, how do I say this? It like set a standard. And that standard's they've been trying to reach that standard again, and they just have, like, I'm not gonna lie, I like every season of Total Drama. But it goes down, it goes down by like a noticeable 1 degree, like at the angle. Let's say if it's at a 90-degree angle, no, yeah, if it's at a 90-degree angle, it goes down an angle every season. I haven't watched Total Drama, but every season it goes down like a noticeable angle. Like you can see it. It goes down, not drastically. Donkey's race might have been like, it was a different thing. So it was like it's kind of up there, but like it was a different thing, which is why I appreciate it more. But yeah, it goes down because it's just like a lot of it's the same thing. Not gonna lie, it's very samey. Total Drama Rama is different, but it's probably not for me. But I've seen some episodes and I like it. Fish Hooks versus Avatar: Last Airbender. Avatar. I thought this was gonna be more difficult. I'm sorry, you can't compare Avatar to Fish Hooks. Like, I'm sorry. It's unfair. Wayside versus Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. If you listen to the English opening, you'll know exactly what I mean, because that alone makes it like a winner. Danny Phantom, Lego Ninjago. Danny Phantom. Okay, I'm actually, so far I'm breezing. Hopefully this keeps going like this. Oh, Beyblade Metal Fury. Okay. So Beyblade Metal Fury. Sorry, give me 1 second. And ooh, mystery. Okay, so Beyblade Metal Fury is my favorite season of the. As much as I was shitting on it earlier about that one character's outfit, is my favorite season because they make my boy a legendary blader at the end. My boy Kenta is a legendary blader, and but Mystery Incorporated is just a better show. Beyblade is it's a children's show. It's dumb. They kind of just like they make all these new characters that I just don't care that much about, except for King. King is great, but that's it. And then again, it's a sausage fest. It's like, bro, Ryuga dies. Ryuga dies. I'll say it again. Ryuga dies. I'm mad they did that. I'm mad they did that. Totally Spies versus Recess. Recess. Totally Spies is fun and all, but Recess is a better show, in my opinion. I wish they apparently didn't add all 4 seasons of Recess onto Netflix. Time Warp Trio. So let's talk about Time Warp Trio for like a minute because it wins against Total Drama Action. Total Drama Action only has the after show. Not the after show, the side show going for it compared to Time Warp Trio. Time Warp Trio is a weird show that like no one's tried to recreate as far as I know. Where these guys, these 3 boys, they travel into like different parts in time. And what happens is that when they go in time, I think the first episode or a few episodes, they like all 3 of them go and they meet their grandchildren from the future. They go into the future and they meet their grandchildren. I get a better look at the characters. I like some of the art styles. This girl, I don't know what's going on with her hair. She needs to comb that shit. But it's weirder than the black girl hair. And the black girl got good hair. Kinda. Looks like a Toxapex. Not trying to roast. Not trying to roast. But yeah. The they go into the future and they see their granddaughters. Or some part of their daughters. It's not their daughters. I know it's not their daughters. It's granddaughters. And then they do time shit. Not gonna lie, don't remember it too much, but I remember it fondly. So it wins, because nothing else is like it. Or as far as I know. I mean, there's probably some anime like that, but not on this list. Not on this list. Invader Zim versus Korra. Korra's a great action show. And it has cute. Korra's pretty hot. Very tomboyish, not my type. Pretty hot. She can be pretty hot. Wouldn't date her. But she don't know what she wants sometimes. She don't know if she wants Mako. She don't know if she wants Bolen. She don't know if she wants Asami until the very last second. But that's just it. What was a a meme for everything. I hate them. So yeah, I'm thinking Korra over Zim. I don't remember Zim very well. Who did Zim beat? Puka? Makes sense. Alright. Ed and Eddie versus Iron. Oh my god. Iron Man Armored Adventures. Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie is my show. Is one of my top Cartoon Network throwback shows, or just top Cartoon Network shows in general. Yeah, I put it up there in a top 10. Maybe not a top, maybe a top 6. I had to really think about it, but it's definitely in a top 10. I'm an Armored Adventure. It's a pretty decent show. Not gonna lie, I really liked it for the part where, again, the masquerade scene, I think with Pepper, I think it's Pepper who does it. It's some blonde girl who does it. And it's like an interesting dynamic between Tony and the girl. So it's, but Eddie wins tough. They only have like one season of Iron Man Armored Adventure. Could have been better. Digimon Frontier versus Kenny the Shark. I'm gonna give it to fucking Digimon because what the hell? No, I'm gonna give it that -1 just because it somehow made it here. Fairly Odd Parents versus My Life as a Teenage Robot. Gonna give that to this because My Life as a Teenage Robot is good. Fairly Odd Parents, not so good. At least not anymore. They got canceled. Thank goodness. Ben 10 versus Gumball. I love Gumball too much. Gumball is entertaining. Even when it doesn't make me laugh, Gumball is entertaining. Dragon Ball versus Dragon Ball Z. So the thing was, Dragon Ball is a shonen adventure, while Dragon Ball Z is a shonen fighting or action. I mean, Dragon Ball is also action, but it's more like a sprawling adventure with the wide-eyed cast. And then Dragon Ball Z is like serious and fighting and screaming. It's great. Still great. I have no attachment to Dragon Ball. Like, okay, I shouldn't say no attachment. I don't have any. Maybe it is nostalgia, but I don't have any. I don't have any. Hmm. Like, how do I say this? I don't know. I say it. I gotta hurry before 3 o'clock shows up. Um. Shit. Dragon Ball is like. If you're talking about the manga, I mean, both manga have like great sense of flow. And like the panels, the way they do the way Akira Toriyama does his panels, especially for Dragon Ball, um, he like draws your eye in some of the times, or maybe most of the time, if I remember. I don't know. I'm too tired. I remember, but most of the time for like the panels, it will be like it's the one that's always talked about where Goku does a thing and like the word bubbles go in like this S shape that leads you to Goku. And then like it just like it's so nice. Like it's like instead of making my eye bounce around, which I read in like a lot of manga, because not a lot of manga do that right. I'm always looking at a manga and seeing, okay, how much do you make my eyes move around for a single panel? Where some panel, well, you don't do that a lot in Akira Toriyama's work. It doesn't. It just he does. He's great for a reason, I should say. But I'm gonna give it to Dragon Ball Z because I remember everything that happens. Dragon Ball, you I'm not gonna lie, you can't ask me about like the side characters like what I think it's like the Red Cross, whatever that Red Cross Red Army band place. Like you can't ask me about that. That shit is like what? Sorry, what? You can ask me about Bulma being stupid and accidentally showing Master Roshi her naked body. Not realizing she's not walking around and realizing she has no underwear on. What the hell? That show was really like, what the hell? My question is, why did Dragon Ball show like a lot of? It showed like Goku's dick and Bulma without like any underwear. I was like, she's like how young? And Goku's how young? Please stop. They had no chill. Um, Children World Tour versus Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I'm gonna give it to. I liked the Drama World Tour. The singing was great. Singing was great. But Bakugan Battle Brawlers was a 9. That's how good it is. What the hell? holds a special place in my heart. That one is nostalgia. Total Drama, I mean, I guess they're all nostalgia. The Total Drama World Tour is just a lot of good stuff. So backing about it, like, maybe it's because the reboot is just so bad. It's not bad. It's like 5 out of 10 show. Cause not for me. It's not for me. What's that meme by what's his name? I watch him all the time. I forgot his name. I'm subscribed to him. It's like Kingdom Hearts lover. I think his color's like all green. And I think he just did his hair. And there's like this meme like it's not for me, I don't like it, it's not for me, it's not like that. Don't want it. It's not like that. It's getting very popular. Fast Home for Imaginary Friends. Yes, Doug, sorry. Fast Home for Imaginary Friends is just my catalyst, bro. This and like another and like a bunch of and a few other shows like made me into like the writer I am today. Chalk Zone was one of them too. Bleach was also one of them. I used to write like fan. I never finished them. I only had like concepts for Bleach. Bleach is just like my favorite shonen. I think it holds up very well. Obviously, it goes downhill because of Tite Kubo's exhaustion and his problems with his editor and death threats and all the other bullshit and the cancelization. But you know, I mean, it's almost 700 chapters, which is as much as Naruto. So it's really on par. If anything goes on for like more than like 100, 200 chapters in Shonen Jump, you're good. I don't care what anyone says. You're a good manga. If you can manage to do that, you're probably a decent manga. Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi show. I remember specific things, and honestly, it fueled. I was interested, and I played like the game. There was like a GBA game I loved playing. As told by Ginger, I think I just like this art style. Art style Hi Puffy Amiyumi show is great. It was really great. It was poppy, and it was just so anime. It's so fucking great. As told by Ginger, the art style, the character design, like the how they draw the characters, is just I can't take it. Sometimes I look at it and I'm just like, why is the neck so thin? Why do you have like you have no nose? Why are your eyelashes just 3 lines around the eye? Like what the hell? Told by Ginger, great story. Held back by inferior artwork. Um, American Dragon versus Winx. I'm gonna be a bitch. You know why? Actually, I'm gonna be fair. Winx is not that good. Winx had like a decent main character, and that's all. Bare subpar main character, and that was it. Compared to American Dragon's plot twists and shit. Oh my god, that shit gave me so much life, bro. I was like, oh my god. Even though we already knew, it's like, oh my god, he found out she's a part of the Hunts clan. It's like, oh, and they can't be together? Yo, I don't know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I love action shows. Teenage Mutant Turtles is very fun. It does something slightly different with the Teenage Mutant Turtles formula. But I am just praying that after this, when I watch Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that it's just as good because they changed a lot in that show. It's like the Mystery Incorporated of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kappa Mikey, Wolverine X-Men, Kappa Mikey all day, every day, bitch. Making Fiends. Oh, it's such a cute show that like did not last at all. There you go. Oh, but why? Codename Kid Next Door. Why? Why would you do this to me? How did I not see this coming? Okay, I should pick Lethal Super Evil. Damn, because the ending for this story gives me a tear. It takes me a lot to cry, and that kind of got me teared up a bit because they're like, just make sure you know you never grow up. I'm like, I never grow up. Number one, numero uno, I never grow up. Here I am, 20. God, I'm 20. Why am I 20? I did not deserve to be 20. Um, Pokemon Hoenn region, Kick Buttowski. Max and May were like the worst. Max is the worst. May is just I didn't like she's grown a lot. Like you see it in the Sinnoh region show. You see she's kind of grown a bit. But it should be in her own show where we see this, not chaotic. I like the card game. I like this. It seemed like it was doing a good job of being a good show, and I just forgot about it. Cyber Chase taught me math and shit. I have to give it to Cyber Chase. Chaotic is not bad. Chaotic isn't bad. It's just I don't remember much. Mare, I hate to dismiss Billy and Mandy like that, but Mare, you made me who I am today. Fucking Princess Snow, bro. Princess Snow. Fucking Princess Snow. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, V-Reigns. I'm surprised Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight Ys also made it far. So I was gonna say I thought this was the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Show that made it far. Jimmy Neutron. I have to say, I saw season 4. Blair? Oh, let me talk about Blair. I forgot to mention, I had talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I didn't mention post season 1 Blair. Post season 1 Blair is the best girl, and so is Alexis. But post season 1 Blair is the best girl. Like, she is so cute and so hot and so cute and so hot, and she's a great she's a decent character. She's not bad. Oh, in the game, she's an obelisk. Oh, wow. Yay. She's an obelisk. But she's, like, too young for anybody. She's, like, way too young for anybody. Alexis is a great character, too. She's a great duelist, too. Jimmy Neutron, actually, fuck GX, though. But Jimmy Neutron had Liddy. Liddy was not my girlfriend, but Liddy had this one scene where she was a pharaoh because she looked like the pharaoh. And then they had to get Neutron Yu-Gi-Oh! No, you know what? Fuck that. No. I gotta go, Liddy. Liddy dated Sheen. I ship them. They're so cute together. Black girl and the dumb idiot white boy. Great. Liddy. So I like Liddy's original look, but the whole Pharaoh thing started out this secondary look with the dreadlocks or whatever you call them. You can't stop the fun. Your mama can't stop the fun, and that's how she. Oh, Robot! I just see the season 1 thing, and I see that girl from Robot Boy. I forgot. There's a lot of shows I forgot about, which I'm upset about. But if I have enough, I'll do another one, or I might do a tier list next time. You can't stop the funk. Your mama can't stop the funk. It's so funny. Oh my god. Where's the Pharaoh Liddy? I need Pharaoh Liddy. Damn, they don't have it. Ew. They don't have it. Aw. It's probably in the video section. You can't stop the fun. Your mama can't stop the fun. That's such a great scene. And then the zombies and the mummies just like dance away. And I'm just like, what the hell just happened? That was a good show. I'm gonna give it to Jimmy Neutron. I forgot about Liddy. Day Delivery versus Sim. Why are we doing this? Great action choreography versus a pretty good story. I mean, all the characters in both shows are pretty good, but I prioritize story over action choreography unless it's anime. In anime, I want both. Secret Show X-Men Evolution. I really like how they did X-Men Evolution. My Korra was mad cute, so we're gonna just give it to X-Men because not a lot of the jokes in Secret Show were kind of the same. Victor was the butt of all the jokes. Pokemon Best Wishes Courage Coward Dog. As much as I like Iris's backstory, she and Silent were annoying. Iris had development, but she's still annoying. Kinda. She kind of gets better. She stops saying, "You're such a kid," like every 2 seconds, but Silent just would not shut up. Especially annoying with its evaluation time. That one gimmick was so annoying because it never was needed. I mean, it was, I guess for the show, it was justified, but I didn't like it. Scan to Go did not deserve to be, did not deserve to get a free ride. Because Scan to Go, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it could be better. And it's just this Beyblade, but with cars and tournament, and not even in like tournament racing battles, and just like it's not bad. It could be better. It's just I didn't care, and then I skipped ahead. I just caught it on TV one day. I skipped ahead. It was like so many characters, like all the characters they beat before. It was like episode 20 something. It's like I think it was 20 something. It was like a high number episode. And it was like all the characters they beat before together, and they're all like semi-chummy, and they're all pals. I'm like, there's too many characters. Even if I watch it, so I forget like all their names. There's too many fucking characters. Mucha Lucha knows how to do it right. Cat Scratch, Camp Lazlo, I do Cat Scratch. No, Camp Lazlo. Because actually, when I think about that weird fat cat Gordon, who loved talking to this one little girl named Kimberly, and I'm just like, leave that girl alone. You're gonna catch a case, Gordon. Leave the girl alone. Flapjack is such a cute show. And I loved Bubby. Bubby is great. She's the best whale mom. Captain Knuckles was very charming too. Peppermint Larry? Peppermint Wife? Peppermint Larry? Peppermint Candy? What is his damn name? The guy who like, and the guy who like loves candy so much, and he loves, and I love going to Candy Island. They never make it to Candy Island. I just be like, listen, man, get the fuck to Candy Island. But no, Bubby is from well. Bubby is perfect. Um, alright, I'm gonna Flapjack. Oh, did you want to Yowie versus Flapjack? I have just once. I'm not gonna pick Yowie. Taichi Chaser versus Digimon Adventure. Taichi Chasers, you had a good run, but I'm just gonna give it to Digimon Adventure. It's a good show. Going back up, I think I have like, yeah, I don't have that many battles off. Woo! I could finish it before 3 o'clock. It's gonna be a 3-hour video. I'm gonna have to cut out like 20 minutes of, and only 20 minutes. That's the worst part. Total Drama Island. Avatar Last Airbender. I think Avatar was good. Okay, Avatar. It's one thing to compare the two kids shows of Pokemon and Total Drama. It's another to compare Avatar and Total Drama. It's kind of unfair. Wait, if I may just look for 2 seconds, did I pick Korra? I did pick Korra. Will Avatar and Korra fight? I kind of hope they do. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds over Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom had a lot of downs, not gonna lie. Especially with Butch Hartman. It's upsetting because they could have made a good continuation, but I think Butch got in the way of it, which is really upsetting. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Good show, good show. I love both seasons. Akira, oh! I can't believe I talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds without bringing up Akira Izinski, who is one of the best, who is the best girl. Akiza Izinski, not Akira, Akiza. See, that's how good of a girl she is. She loves Yusei, which is alright, and she looks great in the duels on motorcycle uniform. Ah, that is a great meme. Duels on motorcycles. I love duels on motorcycles. Everyone like, oh, duels on motorcycles is dumb. Well, you're dumb because duels on motorcycles is fucking badass. Because in real life, you'd fucking die if you tried to duel on a motorcycle. Time Warp Trio had a unique setup and premise and whatnot, but Korra is just, in my opinion, a better show. Like, I like Time Warp Trio. I mean, I don't have to put Zero, but I like putting Zero. Let's see, what's next? Ed, Edd, and Eddy, Digimon Frontier. Digimon Frontier, man. I like the characters too much. But Ed, Edd, and Eddy, it has a really good fan comic about Double D and Kevin getting together. And I fucking eat that shit up every day. I eat that shit up every day. It's great. It brings in an OC character, and I fucking love the OC character. He's not bad. He's not. I mean, he's useful, yeah, and he's brought in a lot because he's an OC. but you know, not badly done. It's not annoying. And then Eddie wins. Digimon Frontier. I'm sorry. My Life Teenage Robot. Much better than Gumball. Gumball had a rough start. I will not lie. Gumball had a rough start. Its first episode was and its first season was like a good 6 to 7 out of 10, and it just got better as it went on. Like especially its later seasons, 9s out of 10 for me. I find them very interesting. Dragon Ball Z Bakugan, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Reminds me of the bridge I watched. I watched an abridged for Bakugan, and then it was like, oh, it's the kids from the hood. Better look away. Foster Home for Imaginary Friends versus Bleach. Oh, why would you do this to me? I really like Foster's Home. It's weird to compare these two. Bleach did go downhill. So, Foster's Home with that. Oh, my God. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends had the best float, which Rick rolled everybody. It was so great. So great. Hi Puffy on the Yumi show. I have nice memories of that show. American Dragon, pretty good show. One thing that everyone talks about is like, oh, when Jake Long talks in like slang, it's not realistic. It's or believable. I'm like, you're wrong because that's how people. It's a little obviously it was a little behind time, like not like maybe like a year or two behind. But people talk like that. People still do talk like that. Like, you ever hear Jake just say random words and it's just like slang? People talk like that. Maybe it's like a few years behind, but it's not unbelievable. I liked it. I thought it was charming. It made him different from most people. Even though I was scared he was gonna say the N word at some point. I was like, no, don't say the N word. Oh, that just scared. I did that one without even like thinking. Captain Mikey is so. You know what? No, no, I'm gonna keep Ninja Turtles where it is. I think Ninja Turtles deserves it. Because I like the 2012 edition. Because I think it's what Kick Buttowski is losing the Cody and Kissing story. That's a fair fight. Slightly. But TMNT 2012 does a lot of good. And it doesn't. I mean, it's not the Mystery Incorporated of like how the next season Rise. I mean, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is. It's not like the Mystery Incorporated of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's. I almost gave Cyber Chase the point over Mare. Mare made me who I am. I think Mare's gonna win, but I kind of hope not because it can be boring. But it's all up to me, I guess. At the end of the day, so my Titan. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, TMNT 2012. I like what they did. They have an interesting plot line. They did a lot. They have some pretty shocking, not shocking, saddening scenes when it comes to their side characters. Courage, Cali Dog. Oh, always. To their side characters, where they like would like kill off, quote unquote, kill off their side characters, and they'll really be gone for a while, and then they'll come back, and it's like, oh, you weren't dead. But that's not a drop. I like Leatherhead. Mucha lucha. Can't blast. That ending made me want more. I'm sorry. That's a shame. Mucha lucha. Such a good show. But Camp Plaza's ending, where the camp is just shut down, right? Because the moose camp leader, I think he like apparently committed like a crime, and then they said can't wait for next year. I'm just like, but show us next year. I want to see next year. Bring it back. And then Summer Camp Island comes, and it's kind of like Camp Plaza. It's not like Camp Plaza. It's like chill Camp Plaza. It's a very chill Camp Plaza. Flapjack, I'm sorry, but we cannot save you against Digimon Adventure. Digimon Adventure is so good. Like, I had rewatched that show, but it's old, so I kind of hate watching old anime. Because I'm like, I could be catching up on new anime. Because you have all the time in the world to watch old anime. Newer anime. Actually, you have all the time in the world to watch any anime, to be honest. But that's besides the point. I'm tired. Oh, we're actually getting close to the end. Okay. Going from the bottom up, because I feel like it. Symbiotic Titan over Courage. Courage is just nostalgia at this point. Both me and my mom love Courage. And my mom's so mean. She likes the Indian doctor. She likes the Indian doctor for Courage. It's so weird. I'm like, Mom, why do you like the Indian doctor? She's like, because he's not, because he's very, what did he say? He said, not very good at all. Ooh, Cody versus Mare. I know we're talking about how Mare made my life, but damn, Codename just sticks with me, bro. It sticks to me. It sticks with me. It sticks to me. It sticks on me. I liked all the characters, and well, not all. Number two's brother kind of got on my nerves, and then number four's little brother was like weird. Number four actually was annoying to me for a while, but then I realized he liked anime. I liked anime. We could be best friends. Because there was this episode where they had to get a pizza, and they had like different animation styles detailing how everyone's story for this pizza went. And number four was a fucking Dragon Ball Z looking comic. Oh, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, Foster's Home or Dragon Ball Z. I think I'm gonna put Foster's Home to a rest. I think its streak is done. And Eddie, I have a Teenage Robot. And Eddie. I love the entire cul-de-sac. But my Teenage Robot was so good, and that movie was so good, in my opinion. Oh my god. The only one I can't tell you whose name. Oh no, I can. His name was Johnny. I was thinking of the guy who held Plank. I almost called him Plank, but that was Johnny. So I can't tell you everybody who's in the cul-de-sac. So, my life as a teenage robot. Can't tell you all the characters. I had to look up Brit and Tiff. That's the deciding factor. Damn, Dragon Ball Z versus Ed and Eddie. That's a unfair fight. Let's see. Mystery Incorporated or Korra. Mystery Incorporated was so interesting. I think I just come back to it a lot. Like I just watch like a bunch of clips and come back to it. They really did a lot for that show. Writing wise. Animation wise, they did pretty good. Pretty good. That was pretty good. For Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Avatar, Avatar is a good show. Damn, I kind of wish I picked Korra now. We're on to round 5. This is, oh no, it's not the round. It's not the final. We're so far away. Yeah, actually, oh, I don't like skipping them. Really, I gotta think about this one. Digimon. Digimon sparked the whole franchise. Symbiotic Titan didn't. So, that's one thing to think about. Symbiotic Titan. It was different. It had nice. I think it was like a CG mech too. When they combined, that shit was great. I like Lana. I like Lance. I like. I think his name's Oct. I like Oct. I'm thinking of the robot who was like the servant to Lana and helped out Lance and Lana. I think his name was Oct. That's what I'm still thinking about this nigga's name. Digimon Adventure though, I love Sora. I love Ty. I love Matt. I love Tigre. Tigre. I loved Patam because he died. I'm just kidding. I loved Car. No, Car was weird. Car was a plot device. She was not a plot device, but she was a plot device. It's kind of she still is. I like BB. Oh, I thought you loved BB. I love BB. I love Izzy. Hashtag Ty Izzy. Ty Matt Ty Izzy. Okay. It's tough. It's almost 3 o'clock. This is a tough one. Stop it. Digimon Adventure. Forgot to play Pokemon. Hello. I think it does a lot in less episodes than Digimon. I think, but Digimon really sparked the isekai. It's such a good isekai too. I need a tie. This needs to be a tie. This is a tie. I'm gonna have to come back to this because this is a tie. This is a tie. Not tie. Not tie like the cat. I have to come back to that one too. No, opened up. Oh, fuck it, opened up. Oh, it didn't. Okay, good. Dragon Ball Z Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie. Dragon Ball Z. You know, the movie for Ed and Eddie was really good. I thought it was a great ending from Ed and Eddie. That was a perfect ending of Ed and Eddie. And you got Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, which is iconic to this very day, sparked a whole lot of copycats, which is like every show, I guess, when it gets popular. But yeah, I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Z. Again, it holds up really well. Like, if that's something you would say about Ed and Eddie, then that's something you would say about Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z holds up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, honestly, Codename is better. I think I think not that it holds up. I think it does. It just does a better job with story. I think that's just me. That's what I think. Okay, Digimon Adventure. Okay. Digimon Symbiote Titan. Damn it! Symbiote. Okay, I didn't mean to press minus, but okay. Fuck it. Alright. That was in the moment. Can't go back now. Korra versus Scooby. That's not Korra. That's Avatar. Avatar does a great job. I'm gonna do Avatar. And I usually like to go around saying, "Oh, Korra is better." Korra is not better because Korra lost. No, Korra won. Korra lost. No, really. Korra lost. Avatar, Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I could have mentioned Fooly Cooly too, because apparently the animators of Avatar had to watch Fooly Cooly before working on the show. which I don't think I see any of Fooly Cooley in that show. Maybe because it's a different art style. But I don't see any of Fooly Cooley in Avatar. Let's see. Both shows about growing up. I think I'm gonna take the one that's an anime. Damn, did I really just pick an anime? Didn't anime just win? I know, I think it's Avatar that one. Oh no, wow. Oh. Ooh. The bronze one is gonna go to Avatar. Happy with Avatar. The ending of that one was really good. Actually, I didn't see that coming. Even though I should have. Because when Aang finds a way to take away the bending, I thought he was going to have to face him and be like, I'm going to have to kill him. I'm going to have to kill the Fire Lord. But Aang's not a murderer. It fits. He gets to take away the bending. It's great. It's a great show. Good show. Personally, I like Korra. Even though Korra lost. What the hell just happened to my... I might have to pause this real quick. Oh, no. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get this fucking winner in. Alright. Digimon Dragon Ball. Make it -1. We did it. We scored all the shows that I had on this list. There are like 5 more shows that I could have scored. But I think this is good. I think this is accurate to how I feel. There were some hard choices, but that gets you thinking. If they're all easy, there'll be no fun in this. Granted, it'd be half the length, but there'd be no fun in this. So, I had a great time. Okay? I had a great time. Thank you for celebrating my little birthday video. If this goes, hopefully I get this up. I'm going to probably have to edit it and cut it down. I don't know if I can upload a 3-hour long video onto YouTube. And I will be very upset if I lost the audio footage for this video. I'm using OBS, hopefully, and I finally learned how to do it. Thank God. But yeah, this is gonna be a either a bitch to edit or a bitch to upload. See, I just want to make sure. I'm gonna get rid of my keys attack. The keys is great. Any last words? Oh, totally Spies. I forgot. I like the girl Alex. I had to mention that because she's really pretty. Alex. I mean, I like all the girls. They're all pretty, but Alex was my favorite. Dark skinned girl. Something like pearls. There's a song about it. Brown skinned girl. Something that shines like pearls. Something like that. Chowder. Panini was my favorite. I also like Chowder was a great bowl of energy. I feel like I talk about every show except for Chalk Zone. Fucking forgot Chalk Zone. I like Chalk Zone, even though Chalk Zone lost. Chalk Zone had this one animation someone did of Rudy talking to Snap, but Rudy's like 21. I guess he forgot about Chalk Zone. And so Snap's like, Rudy! And he sounds like a pedophile. And he says, remember when you held the chalk? Where you said the chalk, the chalk, the chalk, chalk. And then Sam's like, and then Rudy's like, I'm gonna call the cops. And that was like the best thing I watched. That was like years ago.